Okay, Crab, I give you the pass. You can say it.
Oh, yeah, Crab, I do have something to send to you.
Okay.
Do
All
not
right,
play it
Dial.
on stream.
I'm sure we all remember what was going on, but just in case some of the other people don't, maybe you should remind them.
Right, yeah, just in case some of these
Just in
guys
case somebody
don't.
else, one of these
Yeah.
three, doesn't remember exactly why we're in the.
I remember everything.
I don't remember what. I remember what just happened the last session. Don't remember why we're here.
Here you go, Crab.
What? What is
From
that?
Discord. I can't open Discord.
What am I hearing? Am I crazy?
I guess so.
Does nobody
do I-
hear that?
Thank you for sending me Q 3 times.
How do I delete someone else's post? I still have the guy with the.
Oh, want me to help you?
Yeah, I got.
I hear
for
it's all
spamming.
for me. Dial's playing all for me grog and fucking roll 20. That's what it is. I thought I opened an ad.
Oh, all I see is just his balls. This is even
Yeah,
worse.
it's even
Okay,
worse.
yeah, here you go, Crab. I gotcha. I gotcha.
There we go.
What the fuck? We can't be allowed to record this.
What?
All for me grog. Do you have your sound off on roll 20?
Maybe. Do you like your gift, Crab?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, well, don't thank me. Thank Dr. Schmorden Schmiederson.
Oh, send him the Jordan Peterson spot.
Um,
Tyler, make this song stop. This isn't a recap.
Here, Eric.
It's about all the recap you need, Tony.
Okay, going through my notes. We were on a pirate adventure.
Yes, you guys were in Fleaport, doing a little bit of exploration. You came here via a ship that was captained by Fosco Fairwind. And the last
Awesome
thing,
name for a not awesome dude.
you guys did was woke up from your overnight stay and went out onto the street and saw a dwarf wearing Durnhold Guard armor, kind of shoving away this tabard basically that he was wearing, representing the Durnhold colors and emblem, shoving it into a bag, and was surrounded by a couple other goons, for lack of a better word.
Thugs.
Yeah, that's a good description of it. There was a little bit of inquisition, we'll say, creative inquisition that didn't really yield much of anything other than a fight.
Yielded bloodshed.
Yeah, yielded a bit of bloodshed. I don't think you guys killed anyone.
No.
Knocked one
Uh,
guy unconscious and
There
then
was
said,
bloodshed.
drop your weapons or I'm going to kill him. And then they dropped their weapons. And,
Yeah.
Then we
Ow.
killed him anyway.
yeah, and then we killed all four of them. And then Donovan picked up the gat.
And then then once they lowered their weapons, they were easier targets, and we just killed them all.
Yeah. Yeah, once they dropped their weapons, we slit their throats. Oh, God.
Like the true
But the
paladin way.
dullest-
Like the lawful good paladin he is, he decapitated them all with the one
dullest
swing.
butter-
Quickly and painless.
Quick
and
Dullest
painless, you know?
butter knife that we could find,
Yeah.
and took as many
Okay.
slices back and
No,
forth to
that's-
saw open their throat.
Yeah, I
We
remember
didn't
I
do
was
that.
grappled with one of the guys, and Donovan threw a butter knife in their legs and said, "Go for the knife! Quick, dive for the knife!"
It's just a butter knife. Oh, it worked.
It's a butter, it was a plastic butter knife.
One of those ones that you get on an airplane that's
Yeah.
not even
It's
like,
not even serrated.
yeah.
Yeah, but I got it in his eye, so
Oof.
just like Donovan said. All right, so yeah, Donovan,
Just like
I think
Coach
you
God.
picked up the gun, and we were like, "What's this?" And then I wanted to yell something. I did yell something. It's up to Dial to remember what I yelled. I squeezed it in before the session ended.
Probably something about dual wielding. I don't know.
Well, I was yelling that at I said you got to let me have that gun because I've got this crazy idea.
That's what it was. Yeah.
But I also yelled at that. I said, where the hell did you get this? It was something like that. Probably that inflection, but maybe not those words.
Which is a great question to ask an unconscious man.
I was yelling it at the group.
I stand by my statement. Anyway, all right. So we're picking up where we left off. These other thugs, in quotes, if that's the way you see them,
No.
Okay, let's not
Have-
call them thugs.
Yeah. Bad hombres.
yes, they put down their weapons as you guys are standing there threatening the life of this unconscious dwarf laying here in the street, the piss-covered street.
Yeah. Are there people just literally pushing by us as if this was an ordinary
It's
street?
it's not a solid crowd of people by any
No,
means, but
especially
there
this crap
they're-
that crater in the ground.
yeah there were passerbys that kind of just snuck around
Yeah.
this way.
I'm getting around that.
Yeah, taking a look around, you can see there's some people like in the shop fronts and whatnot near you that are just kind of peeking out the door watching this. A few people have stopped in various locations to take in the sights. And
Okay.
for the moment, everybody is awaiting your next move.
Oh, yeah, I guess I still probably got this guy held up by the collar and the sword up.
Yes.
I kind of loosen the grip, and I'm kind of lowering him, lowering my sword. You know,
God
Donovan's
damn,
got the
I was
pistol.
just
I assume.
asking a question, and then
Yeah.
they were like, "That's all I asked was a question," and they were like, "We don't want to answer," and I'm like, "But it's just a question. Why does everything gotta involve fighting?"
Let me check. I think I fucked up one of my macros. Give me 1 second.
A macro is what I call mackerel eggs because you
it's
see,
good.
roe is what you call fish eggs. So it's mac as in mackerel and roe as in fish eggs. So it's a mac roe.
I don't think that was the time, James. And I kind of lower this unconscious guy, and I sheath my sword, and then I like kind of rest his head, so I don't just drop him on the ground and crack his skull.
I check all their pulses.
It's just the one.
I check his pulse.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a medicine check. What are the rest of you doing?
I exhale in second wind. I
Okay.
regain 17
So
health.
you're gonna second wind.
I've got
Eric,
my
crab.
staff over the guy's head in case
There's still 4
in case he's
crabs.
still alive.
I guess we could short rest, but that would defeat the purpose of your second win.
Well, no, I get it back on a short rest. There's
Oh.
literally no downside to using it.
Can I just do a long
Eric,
rest
what are
and
you
then
doing?
Eric can carry me.
I'm I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest.
Well, you're holding the gun. We can't just short rest. There's not like 4 unconscious guys. There's 3 standing guys that we were just fighting
Yeah.
seconds ago.
What can I tell?
We don't know if there's like law officials here. This is a pirate.
I know there aren't.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Should we just
Patrick,
that
he
way?
seems alive.
Your
You're
buddy's alive. Go
you're
get
you're
him
feeling
some help.
something.
Hold on,
Go
hey.
get him. I pick him up and throw him to the guy.
Like just shove him in his hands. Like
No, I pick him up and throw him at the other guys. Go get your buddy some help. Get out of here.
Does he land on
Well,
his
hold
head?
on, wait, we haven't we didn't
They-
question these guys. I
they
stopped
step out
James
of the
right when I
way.
see him
They
throw
step
up.
out of the way
Yeah.
and quickly grab him, pick him up, and start running
Oh,
off.
Hey! Where'd you get that gun?
They're
I'm
not
gonna
stopping.
Can I tackle him?
Oh, Jesus.
You could attempt to, yeah. They would have gotten a head start on
That
you.
would defeat the purpose of fighting them all.
Yeah, well, they're all gone
Yeah,
now.
Are they-
God damn it.
Wait, are they within 120 feet?
Well,
They
it would
would
be,
they
but-
would be, yes.
You could
Alright,
stop.
I could sick my dog on him.
Oh.
All right, let's wait, Mr. Crab. There.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Now we're
try to
fucked.
hit-
Now we just don't. Now we don't learn anything because
I'm
I'm
gonna
not chasing you
tackle.
guys down.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
tackle. I'm gonna tackle.
What's your
You run-
speed?
It is 30.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll
Probably the
fix
same
this.
as theirs. They're just gonna.
I'll run in
yeah,
front of him and
James
go.
can tackle.
Wait, one second. I want to run past them and stop in front of them.
And we're all
Okay.
essentially jogging behind.
You can do that, Hendrik.
Wait. Do they
They
stop?
they kind of stop awkwardly, like slowing down.
Yeah.
I want to
Here, I'll help you carry him. You just
I need
gotta
a third wind.
you gotta tell us some things.
Hey, what the? What's with the darn
Okay.
old stuff?
They the one carrying
Oh.
him walks over to you, James, and hands the dwarf to you.
Okay, I'm carrying him. Okay,
And then
let's
immediately the three of them start sprinting off.
They're
Alright,
that's
now
fine.
let's-
Leave them. Leave them. We got the
Yeah.
one we want.
I don't know.
I guarantee those guys
no
were just
honor.
hired help.
Well, there was honor. They tried saving them, and then
Yeah.
once they saw
Yeah,
that
they
wasn't
didn't
an
just.
option,
Well, they probably were about to dump them around the corner.
probably not. They wouldn't have picked them up then.
I'm cradling this guy like a baby.
Well, you think we still got the hotel room for another couple hours?
Can
I
I
didn't really-
keep him?
For now. let's go find a room to hold this guy up in.
I'm gonna call him Thelmand 2.
Oh, hey, brother James.
Is this
I
how
think
you got
can't just
Thelmand
claim
1?
a dwarf like that.
Well, that's how he got Thelmand 1.
No.
Or Thelmand 3.
Yeah, who knows how many Thelmands this has been?
This is 2. This
Alright.
will be 2.
We don't know that for certain.
Let's walk back. We're right outside the busty mermaid. What was it?
I think that was it.
Well, that was one of them. Which one we stayed at?
You don't remember, Tony?
No, there was the busty I think that's the one because I think the one that we didn't stay at was even nastier.
You don't remember the name of it?
No,
Oh, think Tony.
I don't know. I don't remember at all.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh well, I don't need it. Back to the busty mermaid.
Okay.
So we go
It
to
was
level one.
Well, I'm going to the one I remember being in. I don't. If I'll see the name on the on the thing. I'm not really going to the plate. Like I'm not familiar with the layout. I'm just going back to the.
Yeah,
building we
you
were
guys
just in.
aren't too far away from the busty mermaid.
Yeah, because I thought we just walked out and saw this happen. Like I thought we just walked out of the building and saw.
Yeah,
it right
you
then.
you walked out,
So
took
it's-
a
it's
left
probably,
to
like,
go
right over
down the
here.
road, and you made it maybe 5 minutes before seeing this. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, you're not far away.
All right, so with the Thelmand 2 in tow, let's make our way back to the tavern.
Okay.
And just
So-
walk back in. I forgot something.
They probably would have run off down like a little side alleyway, something like this.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way back to the main road, stepping over a drunkard laying here in the street, who Donovan looks up at you and goes, "Hey,"
Hello.
and he promptly passes out again.
Why do you say hi to me? Do I know that guy?
I
You look
think
like you
he
got
likes
money.
you.
You look like you carry money.
I think he likes you.
I don't know. You're
I
the one with
like
the
you.
fancy.
I like you either. I've got a life sentence on 6 systems.
Jesus. All right, so you guys are going back to the Busty Mermaid. You walk in, and it's a pretty
Put his arm
pathetic,
back on.
looking crowd here. They are serving alcohol in the morning here, and there
Wow,
are,
it's early.
yeah, there are a few.
I just moved past the drunkards. Let's just
Yeah.
maybe in the commotion we'll be able to get back to our room.
There's not like a crazy amount of commotion or anything, but there's a surprising number of people down here that are drinking. at like
Dare
what would be
the
about
hog
9 or
right
10
there.
a.m. in the morning.
We all had the same room, right? Like we didn't get 2 rooms. We got one with 2 beds and 2 of us slept on the floor.
I thought you had 2
We got 2
rooms.
rooms. Yeah,
Oh, did we? Okay, never mind. We got 2 rooms. Okay, so let's go back into one of them. Oh yeah, because this is the place where we pushed the bed in front, right? Or when
Yeah.
was that?
Yes, that is true because the rooms didn't have locks on the doors.
Yeah. So we pushed the bed in front of the door, and then we slept on the floor. Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, back into that room
Okay.
with the drag marks.
Yeah, you walk back upstairs. Nobody stops you or
Nobody
anything,
knows
so
anything. Then there's no lock on the
No
door.
one should try
there's no lock on
There's
the
no
door.
lock. We
Yeah.
don't need our key.
Yeah.
So okay, once
Styles
we're all
and
in the room, I push the
Carolina.
bed in front of the door again. It's like, all right, door's locked. All right, who has rope left? I don't. I lost my
I
rope
have rope.
way back.
Uh,
Yeah, who was where's the rope that was tied to Donovan? We pulled him back across the boat, or whoever was tied to the rope. I
Who
think
I have
who
rope.
picked up the gun, by the
I
way?
have rope.
Donovan picked
I
up
had.
the gun.
I thought I gave it to Tony at the end because he.
Oh, maybe I had. Maybe he gave it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
You
he
picked
said,
it up.
Give me that. I need to try something."
Yeah.
Okay, well, no, I said you got to let me have that because
Yeah,
but I didn't
I'm
like
pretty
take it
sure
from you.
I'm pretty sure you ended
Okay.
up with it though, Tony.
Okay, then I'll write that I have it. It's another flintlock, right? Like it's small.
It appears to be at least very similar to the one you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
Does it
slightly
use the same stats as the flintlock, so I can just say flintlock X2?
well, it might not because it
Okay.
does look slightly different, but you can tell it is like of a similar build. Go ahead and
Okay,
give me like a
Yeah, I was gonna say,
investigation.
well, somebody ties him up. I'm gonna check out the gun then. What do you want me to investigation?
Investigation.
Okay, I think that's nothing. It's nothing. Damn, I don't see shit.
Isn't that the default?
Yeah, I mean it's mostly the same
Yeah.
thing. Like you don't really know much
Okay.
enough about firearms to understand what the differences between them might be. To your case, it's like, a sword is reminiscent of any other sword.
Yeah.
There are slight differences in like the sharpness, length, curvature of the blade, stuff like that, but it's still a sword.
It's still a sword, yeah. So,
So-
that's as far as I know about guns, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like a crossbow's a crossbow, a bow is a bow, a sword's a sword, an axe is an axe, and a gun's a gun. All right, perfect. So I think nothing of it. And I say, all right, it's another
Truly,
gun.
you dizzying intellect.
Yeah. Even though I'm a fucking like weapon master. Not a gun master. Never seen one. Okay, who's tying him up?
Survival is horrible.
Mine too. Mine's
Mine's
dash.
+3.
There you go.
Mine's -1.
Same.
Well,
Somebody could help James tie him up. Never mind. Fuck you guys.
Why couldn't you have done that?
Because I was doing this while he was doing that. Makes me ineligible because I just used to roll to do something else.
I don't want to help him with my -1 survival.
Well, he just gets advantage,
Metagaming here.
but he doesn't need it. He rolled a nat 20, and I assume this dude is hog tied. His hog's
his
tied.
hog is tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty sufficiently tied up here.
Okay. I'm gonna flex and bust out of this right here.
You gotta get just the perfect amount of blood in the hog before you tie it up.
Ooh, I don't like the way you said that. 100% against what he just said. Can we go back in time?
Nah, I was busy inspecting the gun. Didn't hear it.
But I did.
Oh well.
That's what's gonna send me over the edge after the plant thing and everything.
He's been plant.
Hey Eric, it's the 8th day. Just keep it in mind.
On the dawn of the 8th day.
Look to the stomach. Look to the toilet. There's your plant baby. Alright, who's got some water? I assume we all have a fucking... What do you call that? It says it somewhere in my inventory. Water skin. Full of water.
Is it always full?
We just filled it up at the river, regardless. I think. What were y'all doing at that river? I said I went upstream for some reason. I thought it was to
We were
refill the
getting pickpocketed.
I was right before. You were covered in blood and shit, and you were bathing in their drinking water.
Yeah.
Anyway, fine. I'll dump a little bit of my water on this guy's head.
Okay. As you go to do that, there's a knock at the door.
Occupado!
The door tries to open a bit, but can't open all the way. I was told this room was free.
No,
You-
it's paid. It's a paid room, not a free room.
Yeah, sorry, we're there's 5 of us in
But-
here.
I mean, I did
Max?
pay.
Max occupancy. Check
Do
the
I-
one next door.
Do I pay you too?
No,
you don't. You had the
yes.
wrong room.
Yeah,
dude.
wrong room. You check the one next door. That one's empty.
Are
And
you
if
sure?
It's not empty. They're expecting you.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Didn't even need to roll a persuasion check. That guy was just ready to believe.
That dude was not thinking straight.
That guy just got off the turnip cart.
Yeah. That
The
rube
door-
just got into the whole
The door
whorehouse
shuts
now.
again behind him.
Rude. Does he not know what the door in front of the door means?
Did you
Or
not get what the
bed in
bed's
front of
for?
the
Yeah.
The bed on the door.
We
means
built a whole
that's-
nother door to go in front of the other door.
Dimension door.
That would be funny. They should walk in the room and they are in a
Just-
different dimension.
Okay, now I go back to splashing water in this dwarf's face.
Okay. Splash water all over his face, and he kind of sputters and comes to.
How's it going,
Hi.
Thelmand?
Where am I? What did you do with me?
You're in a
You're,
whorehouse.
you're hog-tied, literally.
Yeah, you're hog-tied.
Look
Your
down.
hog's tied in the
Now,
whorehouse.
look
Which
down.
I'm sure
now
you're
back
used
up
to.
at me. Now
You
back
can-
down at your hog. It's tied.
You can see him pulling against the rope unsuccessfully.
What?
Oh, it's tied.
Ooh.
I say, now, and I draw the pistol. I say, now where did you find yourself one of these?
I've never seen that before in my life.
On you.
It
That's-
fell out. I took it out of your pants, man.
Another knock at the door.
oh,
Wait, I said already.
The door-
next-
The door opens slightly.
fucking
Room
push the bed
service.
against it. No, we're good. Don't open here.
But somebody ordered room service to this room.
It was the next room.
Uh,
Wait, what is it? What are you bringing?
But wait, no. He's
Myself.
probably bringing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that's the next
Yeah,
next
yeah,
door. Next door over.
Are you sure?
Pause.
Yeah, well, we didn't order it, so.
Everyone in this room
yeah.
is gay, so
Yeah. Max occupant.
I'm not gay.
I mean, I am immune to disease. That is
That
a
was-
disease.
You would believe that, you holy man.
there's
He's
one
putting-
straight guy in this room.
Yeah.
And he
So,
didn't order you. Get
You're
out of here.
sure it wasn't this room? Because I was
Yes,
just
Yes, I'm
told
sure. Next
like
room.
2 minutes ago that it was this
Next
room.
room. He had the wrong room. Go to the next room. He's waiting for you. I guarantee it.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Door closes behind you.
I say, James, do you have any of your shirt sleeves you tore away still?
Yeah.
Can I take one?
I have the whole old robe still.
Okay, well, I just need one sleeve. Okay, I fucking tie. I open the door, tie it to the doorknob, and close the door. That's the old trick. That's the old Brewster Manor trick. All right.
No sooner
Now-
had you closed the door, Tony. Another knock. There's nobody in the room next door.
What about the
Other
one
way,
next, other
other
side, other way? Can't you see the monkey sleeve? Isn't that a universal sign? And I looked at the twined up dwarf. You know what I'm talking about.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders. It wasn't
Oh.
there before. You're right. So I should try the next one down.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't
Or-
knock again.
Please don't.
I'm gonna have to
knock again.
restart again. You know, the
I-
interrogation.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem. Have
No
a good
problem.
day.
Yeah, have a good day. You're gonna need it. Oh. Now, come on. I know you. Like, we took the gun from you. There's no need to lie about it. Like,
I'm not lying
on
about
account-
anything. I have no idea what that is.
Hey, can I borrow a knife real quick?
Are you gonna stab yourself or him? Because he can't take it.
You'll see. Just trust me.
I don't actually. I don't have a knife.
Got a dagger.
Oh, he's got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have it. Here.
Toss me the
Oh, wait,
dagger.
hold on. Wait, no need. Donovan, do the thing you got.
No, wait.
Oh,
let me
yeah.
try. Let
We
me try
always-
something first.
Okay.
Let me try something.
Alright, you try this while he preps his
Mm.
lie detector.
Yeah.
All right, I throw the dagger to you overhand.
My non-calloused hand.
Okay, buddy. There's two ways this can go down. Either I use this knife to cut
That won't be necessary. We,
cut
you-
this rope open, or I do this to you, and I put my hand up and I just stab the knife through it.
give me an intimidation check
Advantage.
with advantage.
Stab
Yeah,
him,
with
yeah,
advantage.
stab him.
This is the best running gag we've got.
Yeah, you better believe him. He's done it before.
That could be, yeah.
Okay.
he's-
3 points of piercing damage, Hatrick.
Okay.
That won't be necessary. You can just cut me down and we'll work it out.
Cut you
We'll work it
down.
Pull out my sword. All
you,
right.
you know what I mean,
cut
of
you
course.
down.
You know what I mean, of course. It's
I'm giving Donovan the
Alright,
motion.
say-
Like,
it's
I'm
a
doing-
turn of phrase, you know.
What's your stake in this?
I'm gonna.
What-
Before I do
what
zone of
makes
truth, I'm gonna try to intimidate him.
Yeah, you know how I
I'm gonna-
wish desperately I was in person right now to show you what I want to do, but I want to be like to the side of him, looking at Donovan across this guy, like pointing down, like kind of like not talking, and I'm doing like the hand motions and finger waving, like to get his attention. Like,
Yeah,
to
I'm not gonna
cast
do
the
zone of
spell.
truth yet, because I'm gonna see if this works first, and if it doesn't, then we're gonna pull out the ace in the hole. You know. I'm just gonna be like, all right, so you're a pirate. You know that's bad, and since there's no
He's a
law
pirate?
to turn you, well, criminal, thief, not a pirate, hey, some sort
You cutting out?
of criminal. Yeah, sorry, it's buggy.
No problem.
So I'm afraid since there's no law to turn you over, I'll have to turn you over to my god Paylor. It'll be quick and painless, but you know, your head's gonna be removed from your shoulders, so just sit still real quick. I'm trying to
Whoa.
intimidate.
Intimidation
Start
at
praying.
intimidation
I-
at disadvantage, Eric.
Oh, this guy
I-
doesn't fear God. I got a good feeling about
I
this roll.
wink
Though.
at him and I'm like trying to stop, like
Damn.
pretending.
That's
Whoa, come on, you can't do this. He hasn't even talked yet.
I'm sure your god's very lovely, but just keep the knife away from me, please.
Okay, I cast
Thank
on
you.
truth.
Can I tap while you're casting? I'll just let you cast. I also, just for the sake of continuing on, I tap my sword on his shoulder and I go, and I look at the sword and I like motion to it and I say, "This is my god." You want to meet
That
him?
is a much bigger knife.
That's not a no.
Give me
Thanks for the
perception,
sword.
Tony. Perception.
Perception. Okay.
Shit, he's gotta make a charisma saving throw. Oh damn.
Oh,
This
shit.
guy's sweating real hard right now.
Yeah.
Right, this
Buddy,
guy's gotta
what-
make a charisma saving throw. I'll tell you.
What's
the DC
keeping
after
this-
you roll.
Keeping this a secret
Actually, it's a
worth to
15.
you.
Supposed to say 15.
It's a 10.
Oh,
All
perfect.
right. Oh, he has to talk. He has
Okay. Well, he has to tell the truth. He can.
All
but
right.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
So, where
And
did
he's got
you
a
get
sword
this?
on him.
Yeah, where did you get this? I'm not interested in talking though. So,
Okay. Okay.
where'd you get this? I hold up the gun.
Yeah, toss it. I fucking underhand it over there.
I was given it. I don't know.
Oh,
No, he doesn't know.
I say liar. Oh wait.
Where were you given this? Here?
Yes, here in the city.
And why are you wearing the armor of Durham?
Thank you.
Because I used to be a guard.
Oh,
You kept the outfit? Why'd you keep it?
jump ship.
Yeah, basically.
Alright. So basically, you're no use to
Ask
you.
him who those guys were.
Who are the guys you were with then? Since they were
Hired
guards?
goons.
I don't know any of their names, if that's what you're looking for.
Okay.
Well, no.
Well, what were they
just-
doing
yeah.
with you? How about that? They were protectors. What were they? Bodyguards.
Bodyguards, yes. I was picking up a delivery, which was what you just found.
And
Oh,
what's the delivery?
and who are you delivering it to? Ask him that. He has to ask him.
I don't know if I have to ask, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well, he's sitting in the zone of truth.
I'm in the zone of truth, but it might have to be I'm the one casting.
I'll just repeat what I say anyway for that last one. Because I don't really. Who cares where it's from? We need to find out who it's going to, and then we can find out where it's from.
He is aware that I'm using a spell on him, though.
Yeah.
Just telling you, Dial. He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to
Oh.
talk, but when he
But
does
then
talk, he
that'd
has
be a
to-
very
Oh, I'm
painful
aware.
for him.
yeah.
okay.
This guy was already scared shitless. He was probably pretty close to telling us. what
Okay.
we need.
So shit, this guy isn't really giving
Tell-
us a lot. I
Tell you
can't
what,
complain
Tony, give
because-
me an insight check while Eric's
Me?
doing
Oh
this,
no!
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
somebody else could be paying attention. I think that is a -1. It is. Why couldn't I use the nat 20 on that?
Okay. You don't glean too much.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
More
All
than
I
what
see is
you
he's
more than what
sweating
you got. Yeah,
profusely.
yeah, more than what you got from your previous perception check, where it's
Yeah.
very clear he's
Sweating.
highly unsettled.
Okay.
Now, the
So
last question.
you've
Give him that
given
one
us
final.
no information, but
Wait, ask him.
you know-
Ask him who he's delivering it to. We didn't ask that.
who are you? Wait, who did you get the delivery from, or where were you delivering it to? Sorry.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the second one, which we didn't ask. Well, I asked, but
I
was
wasn't
telling you.
delivering it to anyone. I was delivering it to a place.
where's the place? Tell us where the
Yeah,
place
what-
is, and we'll let you go.
What is the delivery, and why?
Well,
were
the
you giving it
delivery
to
is
that
the
place?
gun. Delivery was the
well,
gun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. What was the purpose? Why were you giving it to that place? Did you receive payment? Did you meet with someone?
I was
The
told
minutes
this was
probably,
my task.
By whom?
He said he didn't know.
Yeah. You just took this task. You took money. I'm guessing then.
I was told by a shrouded figure that I was to go pick this up to earn their trust.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Oh,
shroud.
there you go. Her. Yay.
Did he say her
Hey.
trust?
Yeah.
To earn their trust.
Or their
Oh,
trust.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's what I didn't hear her. But
Oh.
I think we
Where's
should turn
this
this guy
place?
over to Stone
Where's
Sail.
this place?
nah. I think this
You can
guy
kill-
could probably just fuck off.
What place did we ask them to play?
Well, yeah.
He was dropping it off. we were
Hmm.
there.
Was that the place?
You did not ask him the place.
Yeah.
No.
ask
You
them the
asked
place.
who he was bringing it to, and he
Okay.
said he wasn't bringing it to anyone. He was bringing it
Okay.
to a place.
What was this place called?
Was what was the name of it? I can't remember, but it was a bakery.
Oh,
no.
Not the bakery.
I look at Marcus and assume everyone else does as well.
Yeah.
Traitorous bakery.
He was
Market.
suspicious. I didn't like that guy anyway.
I thought you
Hey,
did.
Bab.
I definitely did like that guy.
I-
We all saw how much you liked that guy. You guys were really bonding. I'm sorry.
He stole my
So-
element.
You know the bakery?
Yeah, we were there.
Perfect.
You're
Perhaps
not
you
the
could
zone-
help me bring it back there.
You're not in the zone of
Mm.
truth. You don't have to answer any of his questions. Come on. Wait, are we in the? Am I in the zone of truth?
You would all be in it. It's like the size of the room.
Yeah,
Everybody's
You guys
in
are
it.
all in the zone of truth. If I started asking you, hey Delver, what's that shield really about?
Yeah,
That's
like in the
true.
middle of
Tony
the-
would have to roll a
Yeah.
charisma saving throw if you started asking him questions like that.
You're not gonna do that, no. Oh man, that'd
I
be
think Delver
hilarious.
would be tight-lipped. He knows how it
Yeah,
works.
you have to no, but you fail that charisma save.
This is how
I
Eric
just wouldn't be able to open my
PvPs.
mouth. Hey, by the way, I didn't write down the name of the baker. I don't know if anybody else did. I wrote down the other pirate names that are kind of in charge of the
If I
place,
remember
but
correctly, you guys didn't ask what his name was.
Yeah, we
Oh,
didn't
I
ask it.
believe it.
yeah, that sounds like us. I buy that.
Alright,
Well-
I think we got as much information as we could. However, I don't think we should let him continue doing whatever he's doing.
No, he's
Well,
not
right,
doing it. He's not doing
I'll
anything
kill him.
wrong.
I'll kill him.
Ah,
Please don't. Please
No,
don't.
no, come on, he's fine.
Please don't.
He's fine.
Wait,
How-
wait.
kill him.
Have you ever considered?
How about this?
becoming
How
a
about this?
monk?
You're very interested in where this was supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
So how about I make you a deal? You let me go, and I will bring you to where I was supposed to drop this off, and then you can do whatever you want.
Why don't we just go there? We've been there before. We were there 10 hours ago.
What?
We're
What
not
if
gonna
it's
kill you.
what if it's not the same place?
You're
How
telling
many
me there's two
bakeries are
bakeries
there?
in this shithole.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Let's cut him some slack here. We already knocked him unconscious, hog tied him.
Yeah.
and-
Let's loosen his restraints and
Look,
while you're
I-
doing so, give him the pitch, James.
Can I just be honest with you for a minute here? Because
Well, you were being
Uh,
honest for a
Yeah,
while.
well, you're being 100% honest. Yeah, very truthful.
I really don't want to die. And if
Not many people
I
do,
don't
no.
bring this back to where I was supposed to, they might kill me. They probably will
Go
kill
back
me.
to
So-
Stone Sail, and he won't kill you. Or
Or
he
go to the
might.
monastery. James,
Yeah,
hold on. We got an elevator pitch for you.
Yeah, we got a pitch for it. Well, what's an elevator?
Oh, I meant escalator.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I got a place you can go, very far from here.
Oh, not this shit again.
Never,
Just say it out loud.
never get bothered again. You get all the meals you can eat, all the meals you can stomach. Get some martial arts training.
I wonder if he knows Willie and Fulgrim.
Yeah, do you know Willie and Fulgrim?
No.
Hey, did you know Phil and
Well,
Gary?
You're gonna meet Willie and Fulgrim when at your new home in the monastery.
Tony, he kind of gives you a scowl. Yes.
Well,
they'd
you
like you.
no,
to-
you don't. You feel free to not answer. 'Cause I think I may have touched a nerve. But what was your problem with the Sternhold and the guards and everything? Why would you leave that to do this? All right,
I don't really want to talk about it.
that's fair.
That's fair.
Yep.
People have a lot of different weird.
Donovan, zone of truth. No.
People have a lot of
Could you
different weird
imagine?
pasts in the monastery.
Yeah, and they accept everybody.
Well, you see, they used to give me shit all the time. Mostly at the behest of Drake Chest, that asshole. Main
he's not
reason
the
why I
nicest.
left, but he used to always have Phil and Gary try to make sure I was fulfilling my responsibilities, and they were complete hard asses. The whole thing was bullshit.
I say, yeah, you know what? You are in the right, and I lean over this fucking slacker.
Yeah. You can have a much more relaxed and chill time living.
Why should
in
I have
this.
to patrol the mines all day?
You don't.
Why should I have to do that when other people get to be out on the docks or out exploring? But no, I have to patrol the mines.
You don't have to patrol the mines. You could be a nice monk.
Look,
get
Yeah.
all
some-
I'm
get some
saying is
robes.
it was bullshit,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
and they
it does
tried
suck.
to
Unlike monk work.
threaten my job. So I said, you know what? I quit, and I
Good-
walked
good
away.
for
Good
you.
for you. Independent.
Good for
I
you.
like that. You're
Yeah.
like us.
Yeah, you're like us.
If you don't join the monks, you want to be in an adventuring party?
Um.
Or
Or join the monk.
this is like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I've got an offer for you. If you don't want to join the monastery, you can die for a good cause, and I can sacrifice you to my demon lord.
Dying is not what I intend on doing.
This
Three options
you
and
can't-
you dying,
this
so-
potential adventurer is peeing his pants, and for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, so it looks like your only two offers on the table are getting murdered by my buddy here joining the monastery. And, I'm not going to force you to take my offer, but I will tell you, I think my offer is a much more robust and attractive package than his.
Why, thank you. Oh, you're talking to him.
You can
What's he
see
thinking?
he's mulling over the situation. If you don't kill me here, I don't think I'll make it out of the city alive if I don't return with that package. I'm
Well,
not even
we'll
supposed to
take
know
it.
what's in it. I just opened it.
We'll
Oh,
take
you fucking... I take out my gun? Hey, by the way, which one do you think looks cooler? Do you think they'll tell the difference?
They do look different, yeah.
Yeah. Which one looks cooler, though, Dial?
That's all a matter of perspective, Tony.
God, you gotta draw these for me now. Alright, I crotch my gun. We really gotta find out who's wheeling and dealing guns, though. I feel like that's a pretty big deal. On account of there's supposed to be 3 in existence. And we've got 2 of them. Now there's 4, minimum.
I feel like
That's
there's
big.
more. I'm
Yeah. I do too. You know what? Let's take this guy with us. Let's say we're the, whatever. We'll say we're his guard now.
Well, let's
No,
take
maybe-
him to the bakery and have it be like a sting. We'll have him deliver it like it's normal, and then we jump out of the bushes and
Yeah.
attack the baker.
Yep. Or whoever. Sound like a plan? We'll be your bodyguards now.
Ah,
That's what James carries the guy again.
Yeah, he's still tied up, and I just tie the rope around my waist like a baby Bjorn. And I'm just.
Maybe we should untie him.
serenading-
So it's not
I'm more
suspicious. I don't
I'm
think
more
we
than
can
happy to do this with you. I would ask that you untie me first, though.
I will protect you.
Yeah, he's got little
I start
stubby dwarf
desperately
arms, so you
attempting to
can't
untie
run.
this nat
No.
20 ropes, and I
No.
can't do it. James, we
No.
need to untie it. We need to let him
No.
go. They're not gonna
No,
just let
he's
him walk
not.
in tied up.
You can
James,
outrun him.
He
Come
There's
on,
no
Thelmand
point
2,
in
we're
keeping
getting
him
His
out
tied
of
name
up.
is-
here.
His name probably isn't Thelmand. Is your name Thelmand?
Thelmand 2. It's Thelmand 2, not
If you say
Thelmand.
your name, you can put this to an end.
Thelmand 2.
What?
Thelmand 2, right?
Intimidation check or persuasion check.
I'm shaking my head no. No.
Thelmand too.
Thelmand 2. Yeah, it's Thelmand 2. You like your baby Bjorn, don't you? Thelmand?
I'm looking at this guy disappointed. I'm like, how did you even have the gall to fight us? Come on. Like how 10 minutes ago you were starting to fight with us, and now you can't even tell him your real name. Come on, man.
Let's get out of here,
Well,
Thelmand 2.
In fairness to myself, 10 minutes ago I had backup, and I wasn't tied up somewhere I don't know by
in
a
the
bunch of
Rusty
people
Mermaid.
that are clearly stronger than me. So
We do
Yeah.
look like JoJo characters. Flexing.
I'm I'm just trying to live, man.
I'm
Yeah,
looping.
aren't we all? Oh, by the
I'm
way, there's a
looping-
dragon trying to take over this whole part of the world. Anyway, let's untie him.
No, I'm looping another length of rope through my original knot to make like a purse out of this guy?
We can't hand this guy over like that. He's got to walk in and
Nah.
make the delivery.
Well, I'm keeping him safe.
It's clearly a hostage situation if he's tied up. We got to untie him before we even walk out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna bear hug him and then you untie him, so I keep him in the bear hug.
I'll just hold on to his weapon. Donovan will just hold on to his weapon.
Can't we just out? Even if he tries to run, we can catch up to him. I don't see.
Oh,
Yeah,
if he
but
tries to
I
run, I'm sick of my
just want
dog.
him to be in the baby Bjorn.
He might be more useful to us if we get ambushed by the people he works for.
Okay,
Well,
fine.
yeah.
Come on, Thelmand 2, let's go.
I
And
grab his
just,
axe.
like-
Is he using an axe or is that just what this guy's using in the picture?
That's what he was using, yeah.
He's
Okay,
a dwarf,
I take
yeah,
that
it's
axe and I
pretty
toss
safe.
it to Donovan.
Just let him keep the axe.
Well, Donovan's gonna be standing next to him. Just hand it to him. I just don't want him to
Donovan,
run
too.
away. This is not yeah, collateral. This is if he runs
Oh.
off, he doesn't get his axe back. But we're gonna give him
Well.
his axe when we get there.
Thelmand 2, you won't run away, will you?
I guess he doesn't believe in himself enough to run away anyway, right?
Yeah.
He said he'd get killed. This is
Yeah.
his only option, really.
Give him the axe. Let's give
Yeah,
him
fuck
a
it.
little...
He's got no health. Nobody heal him.
You want to take a little break, get a nice couple of orange slices or some...
Hey, before I hand him the gun back, can I like shake it, trying to get any bullet loose to see if it had a bullet in it?
Sure. You go ahead
Yeah,
and give
can't
it a
imagine
shake.
it's loaded.
There's nothing in it.
Okay, didn't think so. Then I flip it over, hand it back, and say you should put that back in the package you had it in.
Yes, sir.
You don't
Ooh,
have to
that felt
say,
good.
Sir.
No, he does.
His name's-
He knows a
Delver.
face when he sees one.
He's Delver. Come on. Come on,
Sir.
Thelmand 2. Let's get out of here.
Sir Delver, that's right. All right, let's head to the bakery, and on the way, ask. This is the bakery, right? Like we're heading the right way. Like this is the one. Like we knew.
You guys are leaving back towards the direction of the Grateful Bread. Is that?
Should we take a short rest
Yeah.
before we go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's
I need a
tell
long
this guy
rest.
we're gonna take a squat. We just woke up. We can't go right back to sleep.
I'll just sit here. I need to
We'll
get my synaptic static back. I need my AoE.
We'll be fine. We could just run next time. I don't plan on fighting another full fight again without a long rest after the last time we tried that.
We fought 3 fights that last time, to be fair.
I got a bad feeling that if we get into a second, a third one's around the corner. Alright, so yeah, we take a sit, catch our breath, regain our shit. Hopefully nothing happens.
No, nothing's happening.
Yeah, nobody banging on the door while we're...
Nope.
How do I get health back?
You roll...
You guys
I
can
just gave
chat
myself
more with Thelmand too if you want.
Thelmand 2.
The zone of
what-
truth would be gone at this point, by the way. So
I feel
What's-
like the zone of truth might not have even been necessary though.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's enough.
yeah.
I used 2 hit dice and healed myself back to full.
Let me see how many I need to use. I'm
How's
only
it
down.
going, Thelmand
Where do you
2?
see your hit dice?
It's your...
How many
it
levels
takes
down?
him a
It's your
minute to
level.
respond because he doesn't realize that you're talking to him, as he's not used to being called Thelmand too. But he says, "I'm a little antsy right now."
Well, that's... Do you want a nice water? Or nice pond water
Crab,
or
I think-
something?
I think your hit dice
no,
are D6s.
that's okay.
So it's D6 plus con, and you have 9 of them.
Rocks are D8, I believe.
How about
He's
some
the
He's a
sorcerer?
sorcerer.
Yeah, he's
How
a
about a
sorcerer. That's what I was saying,
strawberry
because I was
marg?
thinking short rest would give him his spells back, but I forgot he's not a warlock.
He's basically a warlock, but he's sorcerer spells.
I do not get Indomitable back. I get that on long rest, so if I try to use that, remind me. That's where I reroll saving throws. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't have it. I got my bar at 0. It's 0 out of 1. I thought I got it back on short rest.
You
but I
want
don't.
you want a strawberry marg, Thelmand? I'm sure they'll whip you up one, a mint julep.
Strawberry.
Oh, you got
marg-
5 left, Crab. Healed
Didn't
for
I
20.
invent
Next one.
margarita on the on the
28.
boat?
Well, I invented.
Well, you put
the
salt
strawberry
on the rim of a
margarita.
beer.
I'll do one.
Do as many as you want, because I can't imagine we get another short rest without like long resting.
'Cause,
You want an
I'm at full
appletini?
now though, so yeah, I rolled pretty well on mine.
Okay, we're good. So now
Marcus
let's
just
get a move on.
keeps cranking out d6s.
Yeah. I only used 2, so I got 7. Just if
Those
it
are some
comes to it.
loyal bodyguards trying to drag him out of there.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, I guess they probably are also concerned that if they don't deliver the package, that they're in trouble.
All right, so you guys moving on?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
So what's the plan? Are you letting him lead the way?
Yeah,
Are
well, we're
you
all kind of
going?
walking together, but I think once we get there, we'll send him in. Maybe Marcus will go because he knows the baker.
Nah, we need them to naturally
Well, you go in
Naturally.
and just like pretend that you're not even with them.
browse. I'll browse.
Yeah, you go in. You go in looking for bread and stuff, and the rest of us will wait outside, and you holler or something if you need us.
We cover the exits.
Or you don't holler, cast message or something to one of.
I think I need to see you.
I'm sure I will tell you exactly where I'll be standing. Can he cast it through a wall if we're literally one wall apart and he knows precisely where I'm standing?
I think I need to see you.
Yeah, it's a vision thing.
I'll stand in the doorway then. Like far enough away, but like I'll stand in a range where you can see me through the doorway. So when you walk by, scratch your head and send me a message if you need us to come in. But I'll stand within sight of the doorway. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's yeah.
All right, so what's the plan?
Oh, hold on, wait. Is this the message? This is the cantrip, right?
Yeah.
You point your finger towards a creature in range and whisper. The target, yeah, here. You can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. So he's familiar with me, right?
Yes, he would be familiar with you.
Yeah. So I can stand around the corner and he can get it to me.
Okay, works
It
for
also
me.
says it travels around, like it doesn't have to go through stuff. It can travel freely around corners and through openings. That's neat. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He can cast through it because he's familiar with me, and I'm like right there on the other side of this wall. In fact, we all will be. So just cast it at whoever.
All right.
Yeah. So let's head over.
Okay. So you guys make your way over to the Grateful Bread.
Yes.
All right. Who goes in first? Me or this guy? Thaddeus?
That guy. Yeah, that guy. You'll kind of sneak in and start
All
looking
right.
at Brad. Hey, make sure Thelmand too here. Man, what's your name? Come on.
He looks over at Brother James first.
What?
Now, here's your window. It's your window.
Thelmand.
He looks back at you and says, Peldon.
Bellman.
Thelmand who?
All right, you, Thelmand too. You go in there.
Go in
so
there, Thel.
you go in there, make your delivery. We'll make sure nothing happens to you. We'll make sure you're all right. Just maybe don't mention that we found the gun because that makes the, that's bad. Or what? Well, maybe they don't know. Maybe those other guys didn't even get back.
Okay, so you're sending him in first by
He's
himself.
going in to make his delivery. Yep, and then Marcus is gonna saunter in afterwards, pretending to look for bread and just to keep an eye out on what's going on.
How long afterwards is he going?
It was like 5
A
seconds.
foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Like
what
he's
I'm. That's what I'm
he's
trying to
practically
gather.
following him in. Yeah, he's
Okay.
practically
you
following
guys
the
kind
guy
of
in.
have to be fast. They might just kill him.
All right. So, he goes in.
Wait
And
a
Marcus
few
goes
seconds.
in. That's the timing. Marcus, you're just looking at bread though, like, ooh, that could be good.
I wave at the baker.
He's not in
Oh,
sight when you walk in.
I don't wave then.
The only thing you see right now is this guy Thelmand too, and he's just kind of mulling about, not really doing anything. Just kind of poking
Sure.
around in the store.
Are you supposed to meet him at a certain time?
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea.
All right. What kind of bread ingredients are around?
Uh,
I need to stock up.
there's not much in the way of ingredients out here. Most of this would be like fresh made bread that he would have made earlier today, sort of like on display and whatnot.
Starter.
What was that?
Ask him for some starter.
Starter?
Yeah, it's what you use to make like sourdough or it's like what you use to make bread. Like you leave a little of it over
Oh, he knows
for
he's a
the next
baker.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but crab isn't.
No, he gets it.
Well,
Those of you who are not inside, can I get perception
got a-
checks from the
I
three
got
of
a
you?
bad feeling this.
Perception checks.
Yes.
I rolled a 20 and a 19 on perception today.
I rolled an 11. I leave it up like that just because it's easiest.
Tony, while you're sitting there trying to listen into what's going on inside, trying to be ready, you overhear some conversation from a small group behind you that you weren't really paying attention to at first, until the words "would-be usurpers" is brought up.
Would
And
you
as
usurpers?
you
That sounds like
listen
us.
closer, you hear something that sounds very familiar, very similar to a certain warning or decree, you might call it, that was sent out by a certain denizen of Lantagos.
Oh no! No way! Eyes widen. I take a peek. I kind of like put my hand on my head and like covering my face, and I'm kind of looking in the direction I'm hearing it. Where's it coming from?
Almost directly behind you. You guys are sort of like here at the entrance, and it would be on the other side of the street behind you.
Okay, then I kind of turn. I try to look and see who's saying this.
There's a group of three. They don't appear harmless, but they don't look like any of the soldiers of Windemere's army.
Yeah, well, they're just like citizens who probably got that note, is what I'm thinking.
They're currently reading
Oh.
what looks like some kind of like wanted poster of sorts
Are
that
they
is up
looking
on the
up?
outside.
Are they reading it and looking up at us?
It's not a wanted poster. It's the decree that was read out by that courier that one time. It is that, but it is stuck up on the side of a wall here, outside of a shop.
But are they just looking at that, or are they looking at us while they read it?
They are looking at that because it would be facing the opposite direction from you, so they wouldn't be able to read it and look at you.
Okay.
I
I point this out. I point this out to the other guys. I say, hey, they're reading out loud that Lantagos wanted ad for us.
I run up on top of a building and like I run up onto the roof and like roll so I'm like flat like a pancake up.
You're wearing different clothes, so like the description of you maybe is.
I look down. Shit.
In fact, I am too. But I
look down.
Yes,
Shit.
I knew we bought the cosmetic stuff for a reason.
And you both look over at me.
Yeah.
What you thinking, man? I'm sorry.
Well, he's just the paladin that's traveling with the fighter and the. Ah, shit. And we're
I'm
not with
up
the
on a
halfling.
roof.
We're not with the halfling anymore.
I'm up on a roof.
Yeah, you're up on her. It's fine. You're fine. You're like, you're pancaked up there.
Well, the two that if they had to be stuck down there with the enemies, it'd be probably best to have us two be stuck down there with the enemies for a bit.
Yeah, he'll just jump on them anyway. Nacho Libre style.
I
Power
can't
bomb.
wait.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for those guys to hopefully walk away. I nudge Donovan to not make eye contact, kind of like obscure our faces. But I keep looking back, and I'm gonna wait until they leave.
I don't really have a HUD.
So you are looking back over in their direction every now and
Yeah,
then?
just with my eyes. Yeah, just
Okay.
yeah. And I'm kind of head down, like just waiting to see them move. What's that? Sorry, Eric.
Listening to them a little longer, Tony, you hear that they have stopped discussing it.
Okay. Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Looking back at them, you see they are looking over at you.
Yeah.
As you guys are not inconspicuous, just hanging out front here, not talking to each other or doing anything, just kind of standing there.
Yeah, I'm just tapping along, and but I don't fit the description. I'm some guy in Under Armour. Oh, over armor. Oh shit! I got a cape. There's nothing about the cape.
One in particular, Tony, is eyeing you up and down.
Oh, do I see him? Do I see him doing
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah, you're watching this.
I look both ways and I point my finger at myself, like me. I give him a
He
wink.
the rest of them start looking at you as well at this point.
I say, "Ooh, that's too many."
They kind of look back at each other for a second and then look at you again. Before the first one gives you just a slight nod and they walk away.
Yeah. Once they're good, I'm gonna kind of try as best as I can to not like follow them with my head, like whoa, like all the way down the alley. But I'm gonna do my best to kind of keep my eye on them, see if they move far enough away that they don't like just duck around a corner and wait. I want to see if they keep walking.
They walk down the street through the well, not a crowd, but through the
But like
people
through the
wandering
rabble.
the streets. Yep, and eventually you do lose them. You don't see them go off in
Okay,
any
yeah, that's fine.
particular
That's all
direction.
I need.
So
When I get that, I walk over where they were to the thing, the the board where all these notes are posted, I assume,
mhm.
and yep, I take the one that I've seen before, and I just tear it. I tear it to shreds, and while I walk back towards the bakery and hitch my spot next to Donovan like Jay and Silent Bob. Eric just sent the message, which I've been waiting for. My internet went bam.
All right, so we will wait to continue this.
Yeah, I told him to hop on his phone.
Yep, we'll take this this time to take a like 5-minute break or
Yeah,
something.
I'm gonna grab a Gatorade.
All right.
Be back.
I like to
Yeah,
think that the game's a little better now too than it was when he was playing.
Oh yeah. Well, that's because he's gone. Oh, that'll show him.
Got him.
But it is better, yeah. It used to not be as good. Mainly because we'd play for 2.5 hours and then have to like stop abruptly. And half the people wouldn't be, paying attention. Oh well. Of course, how many feet? Like what? We got 4 PCs. What did we have? Like 5? Like
Yeah,
it really
we
wasn't that
typically
much.
we typically had 5.
Yeah. Like it really wasn't. I mean, it takes a little longer in the combat. Like our combat takes a while. Is probably the only knock on this, but that's just like that's the game. Combat takes a while. That's the point. But and we were all new and didn't really know what we could or wanted to do, so whatever. It probably would be a lot smoother now to play with 5.
We made it.
Perfect.
We
Hadrian's
had
still
made
shit.
it.
I think.
We back.
I was like in the middle of saying something and just
Yeah.
there's
So
some
what
noise.
happened
I was like, what? And
was
then no
those
one
guys-
talking. I was like, oh,
those
my
guys
Discord
I-
broke.
Yeah.
And then I
Those
couldn't
guys eyed me up,
disconnect. I
Eric.
was like, what? And then yeah.
You bastard.
Then I'm like, all right, my internet's down. Let me check Reddit. And then when I checked Reddit, it worked. Like I typed in Reddit and it launched there. And I
My
was
Twitter
like,
does
okay,
that.
it's still on. But then I would try doing different sites. and it
Usually
didn't work. So
that
apparently
site was
Reddit works
cached.
on
Yeah, because
internet.
cache. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
Your
didn't
your
know that was
browser
a-
will cache pages, so it's not
Yeah.
you connecting to the
you
internet.
guys still
It's
Yeah.
I
Can
don't
Eric
think
hear
he
us?
can hear us again.
Yeah.
Well,
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear us yet? Guess not.
God damn. Hello?
Can you hear us yet?
I heard you the first time.
What?
I was like I heard you and I said something, but it was an immediate internet down. But now it works again.
you gotta fix your shit, Eric.
It's not. It's
That's
I'm
a-
pretty
So
sure it's
anyway, yeah,
CenturyLink.
it does. It caches. So that's Reddit. I don't know. It doesn't. Reddit doesn't cache for me. Twitter does, and Facebook,
What?
and
But I
That's
took
bad.
new links and it would work. That was the
Yeah,
funny
that
part.
is odd.
Yeah.
What's up?
He was just talking about his internet going down.
Oh,
So anyway, Eric, what happened was those guys, they eyed me up, and then I gave them a wink, and one of them gave me like a smirk, and they walked away, and I looked at them, and they kind of disappeared into a like whatever. I couldn't tell exactly where they went. They walked down the street for a while. They didn't just turn and duck down a corner immediately to wait to ambush us, but and now I went up and tore up that piece of paper and walked
No.
back, and now we wait.
Chase
Now
them
we're
down.
waiting for an ambush.
They-
Brother
they-
James is laying on the roof.
Yeah. I think he liked the cut of your jib by the wink, but I still think we're gonna have to fight him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that they thought I was just a, prostitute. Which, honestly, 50-50 in this town. Looking like me, that's a 90-10 split. No, just kidding. There aren't 10 people that look like me.
Okay. Anyway, everybody's back, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Crab, still here?
Yeah.
You
Alright.
didn't leave.
So, while all that's going on outside,
Inside.
back inside, two of you are
Inside
still
check.
really, yeah, inside check. Good. Yeah, Crab, go ahead and
I
roll
like
a
that.
d20 and
I
I'll,
really.
I'll
cannot
tell you.
stress-
I'll tell you what's on your insides.
Ugh.
Oh,
Vines.
well, we're not doing
Eric
an
needs an-
yeah, we're not doing
Donovan
an
needs an
inside
inside
check of Eric yet.
Yeah, guess what happened to me when I disconnected?
What?
Eric performed an
That was
inside
like-
check of himself while he was gone.
Jesus,
I did sleep one night in the same room with Eric.
Yeah, maybe transferred.
Airborne seeds, man. Anyway, back inside, you guys are awkwardly kind of wandering around, looking at stuff.
Yeah, I'm asking his opinion about bread.
What are you asking him?
Does he like bread?
I knew that you were gonna ask that. I knew it.
So you're asking, does he like bread?
Yeah, but I'm doing it secretly since we're not supposed to know each other.
So
So you guys are like what, on opposite sides, kind of?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not looking at him. I'm just...
Okay. He kind of looks back over his shoulder at you. Yeah.
I make some really good bread. You know, I'll
Cool.
have to try some.
Yeah, sounds good.
Where is this guy? Let's
Still
go in the
no,
back.
still no sign of him.
I'm gonna go check in the back. You stay here. I know this guy, so it wouldn't be weird if I went in the back. I'm gonna. we're
I'm
pretty
sorry,
good
do I
friends.
know you?
No, but you stay here.
I mean, I'm just doing some shopping, so I will stay here.
Okay, stay.
Uh, okay.
No way. No way, man.
Get away, get away, get away, get away. Like, let him go.
Alright, I'm gonna go look in the back, see if he's back there.
You go walk towards the entrance to the back when, out of nowhere, bursts out the unnamed baker. Hello? Yes.
Oh, hi. I was
Hello?
just stopping by. Hi.
Hello?
Remember me?
Yes. You can see he's wearing the mitt that you have, which it's a little charred, but it is still intact.
I see that's gained some use.
Yes, of course. Can I help you?
I was just browsing your bread. I was wondering if you had any recommendations.
What?
You're also a baker.
Yeah,
You
but,
shouldn't
like,
need my recommendations.
do you have any like specialties?
I mean, I already made you special bread yesterday.
All right. I don't like your
All
attitude.
right, I'm gonna set him
I'm
up.
a paying customer.
Yeah.
If you'd
I don't
like
think you
more of
paid
that
for the
bread,
bread.
I can get that for you as well.
I'm gonna go browse over there for some bread.
Can I help you or not?
I'll let you know when I find some good bread.
Jesus
What's your name again?
Chester.
What is it?
Huh?
Chester.
Juster?
Chester.
Chester.
Yes.
Joker.
Chester.
Fantastic.
I will help you look.
All right.
I like this guy.
I
I
would, but
would die for this man.
I would, but he's kind of disrupting the. We're supposed to be standing around.
Yeah.
Well, the other guys tended to.
You're leading him around, Marcus. What are you going to
Alright.
do?
I just pointed at a random loaf of bread.
That is pumpernickel, yes.
Pumpernickel. Let me think about that.
Consider the pumpernickel. Such a strange case. Why is bread brown? Pause.
Is he just is he ignoring the other guy in there?
He's not focused on him at all.
Let me. While I think about that, I noticed you have another guy over there waiting for you.
Well, of course
Maybe
you take
help him out?
priority.
Oh, okay. I'll take the pumpernickel.
An excellent choice.
5
How
points to
much do you
Gryffindor.
want? How many loaves?
1.
Okay.
How much is that gonna cost?
50 silver.
I'll buy 2 then, so I can give you a gold.
2 pumpernickel, or would you like to try a different flavor?
Ooh, it's what else?
Oh no! What else? Good.
What was your answer to that?
What else is good?
Well,
What
I'm
else is
quite
good?
particular to the rye bread and also the potato bread.
No. Now you're
We
gonna need
do
a
also
fourth?
have
Are
gluten-free
they all?
bread.
Yeah, are they all 50 silver?
Well, yes, they would all be 50 silver for a loaf.
Okay. Yeah. So if we want to keep it an even gold, then you're gonna need a 4th then.
A fourth what?
The 4th. I'll take 2 pumpernickels.
Yeah,
a potato.
Thank you. And a rye.
what else do you sell
Alright.
here?
Oh, there we go. He's got his 2 golds worth of bread.
What? So you're getting 2 pumpernickels and
Yeah,
what else?
A
A
rye
rye?
and the
Rye.
potato.
Potato.
Okay. All right. So he walks over, find the counter, packages it all up for you. You laying down the 2 gold on the counter for him.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It was great to see you again.
Yeah. Thanks, Chester.
You're welcome.
His name's
And then I go.
Jester.
Wait,
Was
yeah, is it
real
Chester or Jester?
Yeah.
CH or J?
He's
Kinda-
sort of a Mr.
kinda-
J type.
Kind of don't want to answer. I think it's a
Yeah,
little,
he's sort of
little, little
Mr.
funnier if you
J
don't
type.
know.
Oh.
Be sure it was Chester.
No, it's Jester. He's like the Mr. J of Santa Cruz.
Oh, he's the Mr. J of Fleetport.
Yeah.
And then I go back to browsing in earshot of the other guy.
Look.
Is there something else I can get for you?
Nope.
Oh, I'm just looking.
Oh, well, I'll help you look.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
You see, what you're looking at there is my newest flatbread.
I hear the word flatbread, and I just come running in.
No, wait, we need to do this to come in after Marcus
flatbread.
leaves.
Flatbread!
Yes, flatbread. Who are you?
I don't know. Flatbread?
Yes.
What kind?
What do you mean, what kind? It's flatbread.
Like a
I don't know this
tortilla or like pita?
I fucking hate this.
It most closely
I mean, it's
But-
amazing.
most closely resembles nan bread or naan bread.
Yeah, non.
Yeah.
This is just a tortilla. This isn't flatbread. The tortilla.
Well, it's flat and it's bread.
Well,
Well, he's got you there.
I just look behind him at his ass, and I just go, "That's pretty flat, but I don't think I want to eat that either."
What, the floor?
Just roasting this guy's lifestyle. Man.
Jesus Christ. That was nuts.
I don't see what the floor has to do with this.
No, I'm talking about that flat white ass you're sitting on right now.
Well, I'm standing, but thank you.
Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to sit with that flat thing you got there.
It's actually quite easy to sit. The harder part is getting up.
James, what the hell?
Getting older, these bones don't move like they used to.
Yeah, I can tell.
Jeez, man.
Isn't that obvious?
Yeah, have you ever considered doing monk training to try to get your body going a little bit, doing some light aerobics?
No,
In a minute here, you'll start hearing
I have found my
just
calling through
over
baking, and
head the wall.
that is where I am happy to stay.
Well, monks bake bread.
That's very nice. Would you like to buy some?
Well, I'm not really
I make a wonderful pumpernickel.
I'm not really a money guy.
He left his wallet outside.
I sort of don't. I don't really do the whole money thing, technically. So I don't know. I don't know about that.
And as you
Okay.
hear the saxophones in the background, you can find a different way to pay me. Oh no.
So then, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah. Do you have any guns?
What? What type of bread
I
is
said
that?
gum. I said gum.
I don't know what that is either.
You know, it's an additive you put in bread, so that it's a little spongy. You know, like a sponge.
I don't put any sponges in my bread. Thank you.
No sponges. You know, gum, sorbate. You know, that xanthan gum. Xanthan gum. That's what I was asking about. You know, you put it springs up a springy, nice loaf. Nice spring. You know, I didn't say gun. I said gum.
I don't sell my ingredients.
Oh, well, I wasn't buying anything anyways. And I grab a piece of bread and just walk out of the. Bye.
Oh,
Are you grabbing a loaf or just like a slice or like
Just
a roll?
slice of bread.
Okay.
Just like a slice.
This is gluten-free bread, what you just grabbed.
That's fine. Gluten
they
free.
had gluten-free bread.
So you're walking out of the
I
store?
didn't even know they knew what gluten was. Jesus.
I guess. Bye.
Doesn't acknowledge you leaving.
I don't actually leave. I'm just.
Okay, so what are you doing then?
I'm waiting for him to say bye to me.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, and I walk out. It sucks. I'm still walking out of the store saying.
No acknowledgement of your comment. Goes back to looking at you, Marcus. Have you found everything you need?
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, it was great to see you again. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
Please just stay in the store. Please. Just
I'm
stay.
just standing there.
He's just standing there, not moving.
Yeah.
Okay. He
I
is just
said
he is just standing there staring at you.
bye. Alright, I walk towards the door. I give up.
He's still standing there staring at you. Eye kind of
Well,
twitching like it was the first time you saw him.
Is there a back door? I'm on the roof of this building right now. Can I try to see if there's like a back door or something of this?
None that you can see right now.
Tempted to just storm this dude's. I'm having enough.
How does he get in?
Front door.
You have no idea.
Okay, can I try to sneak in the front door?
Wait, what? What are
Yeah,
you doing?
there's not really like there's nothing to like hide behind.
I'll
Well, okay,
I'll
isn't he in
message
front
use
of a
Marcus.
counter?
You can use
I'll
Marcus.
distract him while you
Yeah.
go in.
Isn't there like a counter or something? Like, is he
There is
standing-
on like the opposite. So like when you walk in, the counter would be like across from you, the other
Is
side.
he behind it though?
He was out in front of it while Marcus was
Oh.
leaving, because he was walking around with
Oh, wait,
Marcus,
so hold on.
showing him
So
a bunch
Marcus
of stuff.
left. Sorry, Marcus left and James left.
Marcus is like in the doorway right now. He hasn't actually left. James
We're-
did leave with a piece of
We'll just
gluten-free
let him
bread.
leave, and then we'll send Donovan in after 10 seconds.
Oh, no,
He hasn't seen
no.
Donovan.
I don't
He-
know if I
he
can
me.
deal with the
He
bread
thought-
conversation.
Well, you don't have the bread conversation. You just let him deal with the other guy. You just kind of follow in and take a look.
Yeah, no. Will that happen though? Because he might just divert attention to me.
But then you just say wrong door and you turn back.
And then I'll go back in.
Then I go back in.
It's fine. It's fine. Just like everybody leave for, and then after like 10 seconds, Donovan, you walk in and you.
Is there any
Uh,
point to be sneaky in this?
No.
We should just beat him up.
Well, we don't really. We want to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
We don't really know what the hell's happening just yet.
All right, I leave. Just around the corner.
Yeah, we're all standing here around the corner. James is hanging like Spider-Man, and we count to 10, and then we go. Okay, go Donovan.
Okay.
Does Donovan
Eric,
agree to that?
are you walking in?
Uh-oh. Rick.
Oh, sorry. Cut out. I walk in.
Yep.
To the bread shop. The
Perfect.
Grateful Bread.
You walk in
I-
and he is currently standing over making small talk with the dwarf here, just talking to him about the various loaves of bread right in front of him.
The fuck?
Excuse me, we are not taking any more customers today. You'll have to come back at a later time. He's
So
saying
you're
this to
saying
you.
won't take my money?
No, not right now.
Is my money not worth it to you?
About to go on lunch break.
It's. What time is it?
9 a.m.
Early.
What time is it right now, Dial?
Game time.
Okay,
Yeah.
seriously.
It's 9 a.m.
It's probably about like 11 o'clock by now.
Oh, that's fair for me.
Yeah,
That's a little bit early for a lunch break, but it still could be fair.
Look, as far
What
as we
about
know,
him?
the sun's right up in the sky. That's as
What about
far as
that
we
guy?
know.
How come you're serving that guy and not me?
He is our last customer.
So you're saying you're racist against humans?
If that's how you want to look at it, sure.
Oh, all right.
Oh well, I'm certainly telling someone about this.
I'll have you know I have a black boyfriend and I'm very jealous of his lips.
I don't know what that has to do with a human. Could be a black dwarf. I don't know.
Alright,
You're
someone-
supposed to
someone needs
talk
run the
about European
Yeah.
descent here, Eric. Come on.
60,000 years.
I was setting you up, Eric. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not saying that out loud.
Let's
Well,
stand
that
him.
sounds like a you problem.
It is. I
Let's
agree.
try to wave. Let's try to wave Donovan back out without
Hold on,
deleting
this
the
guy.
other
This
guy.
guy's being very rude to me.
Like I'm like standing where hopefully I can get an angle at the doorway where they can't see me, but he can. I'm just waving him back.
What?
James, you should climb the roof and.
Yeah, I
I say-
walk out. What? I thought you wanted me to go in.
Hey, let's just listen. We'll just listen from here.
Can we hear from here?
I don't know. Let's be quiet. We're just standing
I
around the
can't
corner.
hear anything.
Hey, are you
Listening.
guys talking?
No, let's sit and listen and see if we can hear anything. Who's listening with me?
We're all listening.
Okay. Dial, can we hear anything?
Survey says no, unfortunately, not too much. You can hear murmurs, and after a couple minutes, the dwarf Thelmand 2
Yeah.
comes back outside.
Grab, pull around the corner. All right. What the fuck was that? What the hell was going on there?
Well, he took the package, and then that was it.
All right, it's bust him.
Yep. Fuck. All right. Well, you did good. Might I recommend that monastery? Or
Thelmand, too, you're a good boy. I love you.
I break
Go to
his
the
knee.
monastery.
Well, I don't think my responsibilities are quite done yet, but
what
Just
else
what you
do you
gotta
have
do
to do?
your job.
well, I was told I would be contacted about
Oh, God damn it.
future responsibilities.
Oh, he's
Just
in
run to the-
now.
Get to the monastery. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
What are you
I'd get
doing?
the hell out of
You're gonna
Dodge,
get
yeah.
killed doing that. Come on,
He's
man.
contemplating himself here as you guys are talking to
Yeah.
him.
You get to that monastery, they'll keep you safe. We have all the training, all the purpose you need. It won't be dangerous. Be a nice, peaceful life.
No, I want this.
You know, the next group that attacks you in the street aren't gonna be as nice as us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
The odds aren't there. For that.
I
And
don't
one of
think
us has
I'd
a
call
demon
you
in his
guys.
head.
I don't think I. What?
I don't know.
I pull
We
my
don't talk
dagger
about
out.
it. Hey, send him a message. Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
demon talks too.
I'll just message him and just let the demon talk. I won't say anything. Or
Just
Can I-
cast
can I-
message and you're silent, and just the fucking demon thoughts come through. That's horrifying.
Alright, is that what you're doing? You're just allowing the demon thoughts to come through?
yeah, I'll see if what my demon can talk
Okay.
him into.
I see
Give
if he's awake.
give me an intimidation with advantage.
Yeah, using a
God,
demon.
what the fuck?
Double nines. That's pretty cool.
This guy isn't easily intimidated. He's close to it. But he's
I mean, there's a
not
demon talking to him. Maybe he's not intimidated, but all we need to do is prove there's a demon talking to him.
He's kind of giving you a real weird look right now, Marcus. And then kind of steps slightly away from you.
Yeah. And we're the nice group. We're the ones that take hostages. Most people just look at that guy. That guy's dead over there.
Is he dead or is he just drunk? I can't really tell.
I don't know. He's laying there.
He's not
That
moving.
could be.
I'll
That
give
could
him
have been
that.
you.
I'm gonna walk over and lean him onto his side.
There are at least 2 people laying down in the street
Yeah,
nearby.
I'm gonna roll them onto
One
their
of them's
side. It
bound to
might-
be dead.
Donovan, if you spend your lawful good paladin energy rolling all these passed out drunk guys onto their side, we're never gonna get out of this town.
I'm just since we're doing nothing right now, I can do it. Okay?
Yeah. I'm just saying, you do one, you gotta do them all. I know how it goes. I know how this goes. You say, "Oh, I'm just gonna roll one over," and then a month goes by.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this a little too hard here.
That's why I've been
It doesn't take that
ignoring them.
long to roll someone over onto their side.
That's why I've been ignoring them. My whole first month in Lantagos crime fighting was spent rolling passed out people over on their sides to make sure they didn't die. That's the trainee work until you're ready to put them on their back.
You don't want to put them on their back; they'll die.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the play.
Yeah. But as a lawful good paladin,
Yeah.
I can't understand that.
All right, I'm telling this guy, listen, Thelmand 2, I know you think you want this. Trust me, there's bad dudes out there. Plus, when the dragon comes and torches the fucking every town we know, that's gonna suck.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
Either go be a monk in the monastery, because that's what James is presenting, or go do anything else. Go be a guard somewhere. Be a guard in a small town. You can be the head guard. Find a little village.
I've tried that. It didn't work very well.
Oh yeah, he was a guard.
Well, no, that was in a big town. I was saying he'd be a
Besides,
head guard.
I was told they had plans for me. I mean, what if that's a good thing?
It's not. That's the
Never
worst
gonna
thing they
do-
can say.
They're gonna kill you.
They're gonna kill. That means they're gonna
I mean, if
sacrifice
you do a good job,
Did he
you'll,
comment
you'll
on the
longer,
gun not
you'll
being
go
in
up
the
in rank,
package?
but then you'll eventually mess up, and then when
Yeah.
you mess up, you die.
Yeah.
So
And you
if you're
can't-
super confident, you'll never mess up.
Listen,
You can
yeah, hold on.
continue.
Did they
this.
say anything? Did they say anything about the gun not being in the package? That it was loose?
No.
Okay, well then maybe that isn't too bad. But anyway, plans for you. That means they're sacrificing you,
No,
possibly to a different guy with a demon in him.
Yeah,
the
but
odds aren't there. I got to admit, there's not a lot of people possessed by
He-
demons in this world, and usually
Yeah, I
I'm
know. Our
supposed to
party's
kill
only
them,
2
but-
for 4.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think you're possessed per se.
yeah, I possess it.
Yes,
I'm in
all
control
you
of
had to
my-
do is drop the shield.
Yeah, I'm
but
not
you
willing to
moved
do it
that
though.
superiority dice. But
That one superiority die is all I need. It's worth my eternal soul.
is it though?
Oh, yeah.
Is it though?
I don't know. We'll cross that. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, this guy, Thelmand, just go do anything.
Go
anything.
Thelmand
You
too.
I
know.
mean, he
Get
can
out.
leave and say he's going to the monastery. The only
Yeah.
way we know for
Well, as
sure
long as he gets out of
is
this.
if we kill him right now. That's the only conclusion that we know for sure.
Yeah, but we
Turns out
don't.
Just
nothing.
murder him right now.
We've been sending
Look,
to
he
the
can do
monastery
whatever
and
he
made it
wants. He's a free. We're letting him go. He's free. I'm just telling him, don't do this. Please leave. Please leave this town and never come back.
probably
This is
end
the
up having
worst
to
town
kill
I've
you.
ever been to.
Honestly, we'll probably end up having to kill you later if we keep going down this path and you keep going down yours because we're investigating the gun people and you're
Yeah,
working for
And you're
them.
gonna work for him.
Yeah,
And
let's just
so
get out of
if
the
we
way.
come into combat, I don't want to kill you. Stuff
Yeah.
happens.
I don't
See?
want you to kill me either.
Yeah, but look, we don't even want to kill you, and we might kill you. The people out there, they want to kill you, and they're gonna kill you.
Well, they don't want to
I mean,
kill
if you don't want to kill me, you could just not kill me.
I
It's
wish it
not
were
like
that
you-
easy, friend. I really do.
How about
That
this?
is
How about this?
not a
How about
good
this?
Even if we
How about
say
this?
to it, the higher power
You-
that we don't want
you-
to kill that person.
How about
it
this?
still happens
You guys
sometimes.
are really interested in what's going on with them, right?
Yeah.
So, little bit of gold, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and then report back to you with the results.
No,
Or-
we're not sticking around.
That's a good idea.
Actually, that is a good idea. I don't want
I've
to
got-
stay. I don't want to stay here.
Well, I mean, maybe he'll help us in the
You know
short
what?
term.
Yeah, we got. You know what? Even if it's not in the short term, we got a contact in the city now. You know what?
Fred?
You know what? I don't think they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I think you're
Thelmand
gonna be
too, I
fine.
think they're gonna kill you. You're not safe.
I'm getting mixed messages here. Are you taking
What
me
did
up on
you-
my offer or no?
Yeah. Every time you come to us with information, we'll rate the information, and then we'll give you a little bit of money. An extra side job you got going. Perfect. Anytime. Hey, do you
I don't
live?
know
Do you
about
live in this
this.
town? Anywhere we can find you if we're back in town? Because we might fuck
Yeah,
off.
How do we stay in contact?
I mean, do you want to set up like a meeting point?
Yeah, Busty Mermaid. Same room.
Okay.
What, just like every night?
Well, not every night. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Just every like, you leave a message with the bartender if you ever have anything for us.
Okay. Do
Hey, what should we have him leave a message under? Who should it be to?
The message is, you owe me alimony, you dirty rat bastard. And we'll
Yeah.
know.
Tell the bartender that
Well,
that
no,
that's the
what?
code.
We're gonna
Can
meet
we-
him somewhere?
can we pick a simpler code? I'm gonna forget
No.
that. I'll be honest. with
Okay,
you.
No.
yeah. Ask for ask for Derek and friends.
No. No, Delver.
Are
in
you
front.
Derek?
I'm not
No,
he's
Derek. No.
No,
Yeah,
nobody's
he's
Derek. No, we can't
Nobody's
use our
Derek.
name. We can't use
We-
Delver
okay,
because that's
fine,
on
yeah,
a.
it works. In this one situation, calling
Yeah.
me Derek works. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
stop
Because we
doing
can't use their names because they're on
Yeah.
those posters that I just
Say-
tore up.
He
Say,
was pointing at you, Tony, when he said, "Are you Derek?"
Yeah, and I said no. I said
I know.
said
I'm
no.
just
no
I'm
one
just
is.
clarifying.
Yeah, so
No
you're gonna
one's
want to
Derek.
say that Thelmand 2 has a message for Derek.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then
But we can't use his real name. Can't use
Oh.
Thelma's real name.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, wait, hold on, how does he know then?
Can call you?
Anyway, look, you decide the meeting spot when you tell us. You know, like you say you've got information,
and then you tell the bartender wherever you'll be. Right? And then we'll just go meet you there whenever.
I
Or
hope
we
the
won't, I
baker's still
guess, if we're
inside.
not in town for months at a time.
Yeah, you might want to just figure out a way to send us a letter. I don't know how that would work, but
Yeah, send a letter to Durnhold. Send it to
yeah,
Mindy's
send one
house.
to Stone Still. Yeah, that might work.
What? So you want me to send you a letter?
Yeah, send one to Durnhold. You can send it to Stone Sail. You can send it to.
I'd prefer not to.
Okay, well then send it to.
So-
I don't know where we live.
Mindy's
Well,
house.
Send it
Well,
to
we need
Mindy.
to meet up with him to actually pay him.
Send it to Henry Quetzal Martin. He's a new guard there after your time.
He won't know who you are.
It still has to go somewhere.
To Henry.
Um,
He works for the guards.
Yeah,
just
you-
goes
The
to
address.
guard-
Have to
You
send
know,
it to the
you
guard.
know where the guard address is. You were a guard.
Yeah,
Just
you
send
send
it
that to
to
him, and
I
then
I don't really feel comfortable with that. Plus,
You know what? That's
how
just how
it-
it's gonna be.
Look,
so-
you want the
so
easy goal?
I-
You don't, just don't write
Well,
a different name.
well, I'm just
When are
trying
we
to
gonna pay him?
understand the logistics here. I mean, you're asking me to send you a message to Durnhold, and then you'll come back here afterwards?
Sure.
You know Durnhold's not close, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking we'll have a boat by then, or another teleportation scroll.
But
Okay.
what if we're still here when we get the message?
All right, listen. You don't have. We'll just
There's
find
too
you if we
many
ever need you.
variables, right?
Tell us where we can find you, and if we can't find you anywhere specific,
Well,
when
I don't
we
always
leave,
know where I'm gonna be.
Then tell the busty
Christ, I'm giving up on this
mermaid. Tell the
plan.
busty mermaid bartender where you'll be
But
if
they
it
don't
changes.
Okay,
even know.
okay,
we don't
okay,
even
okay.
have different bartenders. This is fucking.
Okay, so
No,
I
No,
will
it's the same guy.
I will tell. How long are you staying here?
I don't know. Could vary. I want to leave right now, but we got some business. So it could be any time between right now and we die here.
So then, what if I go to the bartender and you're not here to hear the message?
And we don't
Well,
get the message, I guess.
Yeah, we don't. No, don't. The only thing to leave with the bartender is where we can find you that month. How about every week you tell him where you'll be and you find out wherever you're staying.
And then I just have to go wait there for you?
No, I'm saying your house. Tell us where you're
he-
staying. The place you live. And if you change where you live, tell the bartender.
He's right.
You know
This
what I
is
mean?
too complicated. We should just kill him.
No, not kill him. We should just give up on this plan.
I don't
Yeah.
really.
We'll just
Okay.
find you. How hard can it be?
Okay, I will tell the bartender when I have a message for you. And how about this? I will leave the message somewhere, tell him where I've left it, and tell him that it's for Derek and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's it.
And we'll leave some gold there.
Well, hopefully we'll just meet up with him and pay him.
Yeah.
I still haven't even
Okay.
set this up with the bartender. It's the worst part. This bartender's gonna have no.
It's fine. They
We'll just ask if the bartender has any messages for Derek.
and friends. Anyway,
All right.
we
that's
gotta
the plan.
move on. We've
Hopefully
been
the
waiting too
baker's
long.
still
That
in
guy
there.
probably got away with our gun. Let's kick in this bakery door.
All right. Who's gonna kick?
I got it.
I think it's open.
The door was closed and locked. Yes.
Oh, all right.
I
boot it.
got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't boot it. Do not boot. I got
You're
this.
not- You're not booting it down?
No, I got this.
He's
Can
gonna
I,
toenail it.
Yeah. I just bite the toenail slightly so it's not all the way off. It's just
Ugh.
like sticking out.
Okay.
And I'm picking the
I'm standing around like
All right.
keeping
Sleight
guard.
of hand.
What?
Per usual, no trouble at all with this. One of these days, it's not gonna work.
It didn't work the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and ever since then, you've got a
Well, he
flawless win
strengthened his
rate.
nails, Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That
right,
so
Violent. We'll see you later.
rancid.
Go get some sleep, because you look like somebody fucked you up with a coffee pot, man.
That's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me.
Hey, did good. The compliments like that, they'll keep coming as long as you stay alive.
I mean, I'm more concerned about the
Just wanna
gold coming.
reiterate,
We'll give you some.
Yeah, once he starts doing work for us.
Here's your payment up front. I hand him the pumpernickel.
I say wait, and I tear a chunk off and stuff it in my mouth. All right, you're good.
He kind of takes it questioningly, and then rips a piece off, following your lead, Tony, and eats it.
All right, I follow James into this room if he's ready.
Let's go.
Game faces, guys. Stop right, stop right there. That's the one.
Stop right there.
There's nobody except for James in here.
Freeze,
There's nobody. There's
There's
nobody. What?
Nobody except for James in here.
What the fuck?
Freeze, Dirtbag!
Here, the back's over here.
Oh yeah, hold on. The back. Back open or closed?
Shut right now.
Kick it
James,
open.
James.
I got this. What do I roll here?
Sleight of foot.
Use the same toenail.
It was hanging.
Yeah, I didn't. That's why I didn't chew it all the way off.
You go to try to pick the lock, but there's no lock.
Oh, I turned the doorknob.
It opens.
Ah.
I kick it while I'm walking in, just slightly.
Good one.
Nice job.
Good one, Marcus.
Is he back here?
There is nobody back here.
What the? Is there another door?
There are no other doors.
Secret door.
Yeah, he's got a secret door.
It's a
Are there any
red door.
rugs?
I'm
No
looking for
rugs.
Bookcases.
Yeah, bookshelf with a book that's a different color than the rest of them.
Investigation check from all of you.
Oh, somebody do good.
do well. It's do well.
That's
It
not
is
what I
good.
said.
Yeah, that's what I said in response. So.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Dong Lovin'.
I did well.
You did good. That'll do, pig.
Okay.
Thing anyone's ever said to me.
I'm on fire for compliments, I guess.
Searching around, Donovan, you eventually find on the floor
I knew it.
a trapdoor leading down under the store.
It's made of bread.
Yeah, very, very stale rye.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Right? I kick it.
You know, I got a
off.
bad feeling about there's gonna be a whole mess of criminal under scum.
Oh, I'm betting on it, and I just open the door. Hey guys, look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
looking
Everything
down,
about James going in and
there's-
then sprinting back up.
There's a ladder
Okay.
down there
I'll
into
sneak in there.
darkness.
Wait, do we have any flasks of oil? Just fucking firebomb them.
Could you imagine if we just set the fucking thing on fire?
Cook them alive.
Job's done.
Sort of
Yeah.
like a piece of
Hey,
bread.
Paler, watch over you. Tosses it down there and locks the trap.
I wish we'd been able to get this guy before he got down here.
Nah, we're going down here.
All right.
I'll sneak down first.
How did you say? What did you say the way down was, Dial? You said it was a rope,
It's a ladder going down
ladder.
into
Thank
the
God.
darkness. You can't see.
Let me sneak down first.
All right. Yep. James, you
Light a
sit
torch
down.
and toss it down.
If you're in trouble, sprint back up. We're all up here. Oh my
That's
God.
that's a 2 plus the 5.
Yeah. Okay.
James,
Okay.
I hear you.
James, I can hear you from here.
Well, I'll just run up the wall all the way back up. Worst case, I don't.
Oh
Even
yeah, you
need
don't
to
even
use
need
the
to use the
ladder.
ladder. You just
Yeah.
literally sprint
Well, he
up
does
like
it to
it's nothing.
get down.
Yeah,
He does
but
to get down, but he's saying
yeah,
just
but to
up.
come back up. Okay, I'm coming down this ladder.
I say
right now.
right before you climb down, I say, remember James, if it's just the one guy, holler, and I guess we'll run down and possess. But if it's a
Oh,
shitload
yeah.
like we think, sprint back up.
Yeah.
Or holler as well, and we can take him. We
Yeah.
can take him.
We didn't have a
Easy.
long rest.
That is true.
I don't need it.
Oh, okay, never mind. Smite's not gonna work down in the basement.
Can I use bonus actions right now?
Yes.
Okay, in case we get in a fight, I'm gonna finagle this sorcery point so I get my AoE back.
Okay.
I'm gonna convert one of my 4th level spells into a.
Yeah, because you
Fifth
can do
level.
that stuff. If we're not in combat, you can
Yeah.
just do that one.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good plan.
All right. Best of luck, brother, James.
God damn it.
Oh, there's no way to add spell slots on Orc Pub?
Can you just
Just gonna
uncheck one?
I'm gonna inspect elements.
Well, we just know you can, so like you
Yeah.
know you have it. It's fine. Remember when we said we were gonna meet that guy in the morning and we were banging on his door telling his butler what's what, and then we didn't go see him? Oh well. This is cooler. What the hell
we'll
was
get
gonna
there.
come of that? We were gonna go there and see like, hey, you want to help us fight the dragon? And he would have said,
No.
I'm really not in charge here, and we would have said, all right.
Yeah, you would have just gone, nah.
I bet this is like an underground tunnel that leads to the mansion.
I bet this is an underground tunnel that leads to like a thieves guild
In the mansion.
in the mansion. No, that guy's definitely a coward. The one we were gonna go meet. Who are we gonna go meet? Gifford Hamilton.
Yeah. Gifford.
No.
That's good. That's funny. Oh, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's so fucking funny. Alright, Dial, what's brother Jim see?
So, climbing down the ladder, you go probably about 20 feet down. It's not way down below here, but you find solid ground here, and you can't really see much around you other than what faint light comes down from above. But you can see that the tunnel goes in 2 different opposite directions. No visible light down either of these 2 choices.
Well,
Split the party.
well, it seems like I shouldn't go any further by myself.
Yeah.
I'll go down the left path.
Oh no.
God. I'm like, wow, he's being pretty loud. I go down the left path. Damn it.
Well, this should be the end of my journey. I'm gonna go down this way.
James, hello? What do you see?
You know, I don't remember coming up with a plan for what happens if he doesn't come back up.
I assume
That wasn't even an occurrence to me in the planning that he could not come back.
I mean, you would have heard him if he got hit by something. It was not a part of your plan that he would just walk off.
Yeah.
Steal some bread while we're waiting.
Yeah, hey Marcus, bake us some bread with this fucking oven.
I don't want to wait. I'm gonna go down, see what he's up to.
Get ready to sprint back. I'm waiting up here with Bread Boy.
That was fine.
Okay. So you start headed off down the left side of the tunnel here.
I don't know. Do I know which way you went? Left
You
or
have
right?
no. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about James. You,
You would
when
have
you come
no-
down, you don't see James or anybody or anything. So you have no clue which way he went. What are you gonna do, Eric?
Guys, he's not here, and there's 2 paths. Can you guys hear me?
How's that bread coming?
Just
they-
stole something off
can
the
they
shelf
hear
and
me?
I'm heating it up.
Nice.
Okay. Well, none of them can hear me, so I'm gonna climb back up and just say he went down one of the paths. There's 2 paths.
What do you mean? What? Yeah, I was gonna say. What do you mean? One of the paths?
There's 2 paths. What do you mean one of them? He didn't.
All right,
He didn't.
let's-
Marcus, how much longer on this bread?
we can eat it now.
Okay, perfect. Let's go.
I split into 3. Yeah, we're 4. Well, I'll save one
Yeah.
for James.
That's kind of you. Okay, so we I guess we fucking climb down this stupid thing. And when we hit the split, right? Correct, Dial? We hit this fork.
Yes.
Any sign? No sign of which way you went.
Nope.
Okay.
It's not even a
Right.
fork. It's like you were coming down in the middle, and it's just like a
Left,
long
yeah.
path. You can either go one way or the other.
Or the other way. Okay. No signs.
Nothing.
Okay. 1 is left, 2 is right. Let's go left.
Okay. All right.
I'll go
So
right.
while
That's a
they're
lucky roll right there.
while they're coming behind,
I would have went right if I got to. I think
I
that's
know.
fair.
Hattrick, you here?
Yep.
Okay. So walking along, the path takes a number of twists and turns here. You do eventually come across another ladder sticking down. The path does continue on ahead of you. And there's a ladder here to your left.
Well, it looks. I see another ladder. Maybe I should go back and tell them there's another ladder. I was supposed to come back if I saw their people. My brain is just short circuited, and I just squat down in this tunnel and I sit down.
Surprisingly, that's gonna work out.
Yep. Eventually, are we about to run into him then?
Yeah, about 10 minutes or so later, the rest of you trying to feel your way through this place as you guys don't have dark vision.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
fuck it. We need
Oh,
a
I do.
torch. Oh yeah, Marcus does. Marcus, I'm holding on to his ass. You're
Yeah.
conga line.
You guys do eventually find Brother James just sitting down in the middle here.
Contemplating. Oh.
Yeah.
You all right?
What?
You all
Oh,
right?
I found people. It's you guys.
Well, you don't need to go back.
Okay, cool.
What made you go down this side? Did you see him? You didn't see anybody?
Who? See who?
Okay. Have you checked down this ladder yet?
Why would I?
Yeah, good idea.
Because
Okay.
you went left without telling us you were going left. I don't know. Maybe just
You said to come back and say something if I found someone. And
You know, I feel like you should have.
James, you did good. You followed orders well, and I can
Oh God!
appreciate that.
Do not encourage this.
You did good, and you get one.
I saw 2
Scooby
paths
snack.
and you went down one without telling
I-
us. What if we've
I-
gone the wrong?
I reach into my bag and grab the extra quarter of a piece of bread that Marcus cooked and give it to James.
I eat it in one bite.
Like you open your jaw and hinges and like Shaggy eating the sandwich. That was disturbing. I don't need dark vision to see that. Well, want to keep going down this way? Check this ladder. All right, James, you go down this ladder. You come back if you see anyone.
It's up. It's up.
Oh,
And
It's
if
not
there's
down.
2, And if there's two different paths to the top of the ladder, you say there's two different paths at the top of the ladder.
Why don't you guys
After you
go
see-
check the other path? I'll go up.
I don't. Let's not split the party.
Okay, I'm
I've got a
going
dog.
up.
We're gonna be right here behind you, like literally just a pace behind you.
I'm going up. I'm going up.
All right, just peek around. It's probably if it's another trapdoor, just take a peek around.
Okay.
Okay. So going up the ladder, it is indeed another trapdoor.
Delver's a genius.
What do you want to do?
I want to peek it open a little bit.
Okay.
Look through.
Taking a look around, you seem to be in some kind of storeroom.
I poke my head out.
You're in some kind of
Poke your
store.
head out. Yeah, you're in a storeroom. There's some alcohol back here. There's various crates and barrels of like food and whatnot. This is definitely a storeroom or a larger pantry of sorts of some larger
Um,
establishment. It's definitely not residential.
Okay, that's good to know.
I look for a door.
There is a door on the opposite side of the room from you.
I walk over to the door and inspect it.
You're climbing up out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you climb up out, inspecting the door. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay. The door does have a lock on it.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I locked the door.
What?
Oh, it's the other side. I'm in the storeroom, so
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
Oh yeah, why would it lock from out there? Unless somebody's getting locked in the storeroom. Oh well. I don't
Which-
question the world.
Which side's locked?
The door is locked currently.
Is the lock on his side?
There is a lock on this side, yes.
Okay. I'm not opening it. I go
Oh.
back over to the ladder and go. Food house.
Food house. What are the chances that this is the right place? 50-50?
Well, it
Food house
either
sounds
is-
good. I think it's a pretty good shot.
Hey, how hot? Like, how far up is this ladder? What's the climb like? As you said, it's not that bad, right?
No, it's similar to the last one. It's about 20 feet.
Okay, I could survive that drop. Want me to go up with him, and then we'll both take a look real quick, and come back, or scream for help. Keep the plan going, just so he's not alone opening this door. What do we think,
I think he's looking for feedback there from somebody.
I am. What do we want to do? Do you want me to come up with you, and we'll look?
I don't know where this is, and I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at by Donovan again if I go up and do it.
No, you're good. You're good. The next step is to open this next door and figure out where we are. But if you don't want to do that alone,
You
I'll
just see a
come up.
dust cloud. I'm back and unlocking the door.
I'm go halfway up the ladder. I'm just hanging off it.
Okay, so you're hanging off the ladder.
Yeah, I'm like 10 feet up this ladder.
Okay, and James, what are you doing?
He's
Opening the door.
Okay. All right. Marcus, Donovan, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna follow Delver up the ladder.
I'm only halfway up. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
there's,
gonna
it's not
be-
really enough room for you to like. You can stand on the bottom of it pretty much, but there ain't a
Yeah,
whole
I'll
lot
get
else
ready
you
to
can do at this
climb up
point.
if we need to climb up. That doesn't matter.
And Marcus is
Be
guarding.
ready to
he's guarding the
dodge if
flank.
someone like. I'm getting ready to dodge if someone leans over the edge with a bow and arrow and just.
You're getting ready to catch me, and then we're gonna catch James.
I don't
Got
need to be.
Yeah, I know
caught.
you don't need catch, but I feel like we're gonna get caught. Catched. You don't need God, but
Co-
you're gonna land on us anyway.
Coachade.
Coachade,
Coachade.
Catchella.
Okay.
All right. So James, you're gonna unlock the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Door unlocks. You're moving out.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
peeking.
I'm peeking out.
Okay. So, opening the door slightly, there is a very loud and noticeable creak as you do it.
Keep pushing it.
Peeking around it, Patrick, you see a number of heads turn towards the door, one of which you recognize as the baker.
Good evening.
Of the rest, there is only one other that you recognize.
He recognizes somebody?
He does. Give
Who
me
was-
a history check. We'll see if you remember who he is.
Mm,
Okay.
Does he remember?
Off the top of your head, you don't immediately, though he's very familiar. And he's actually the first one to say something. Well, well, well.
No fucking
Oh.
Never
way.
thought I'd see you again.
Oh fuck! What's he doing here?
Hey.
This is a pirate haven.
And with that, we are going to stop for tonight because I have no idea where you guys are going next with this.
I know where we're
And
going.
it yeah, this could take a while and I can't stay up that late. So
Oh, we can call the
Okay.
combat halfway through.
I'm not saying there will be combat, but you guys tend to be very
Knowing us,
combat
there's
friendly.
no
So
Hey, he can push us
In
until there's
case-
combat.
in case a
wonder
fight
how many-
breaks out,
Great role-playing things we could have done, but instead we just killed him. I was screaming the whole
I'm
time.
not necessarily going to fight here,
We should have fucking burned their ship down.
didn't we?
Well,
We
yeah,
did.
but they got back.
We didn't
They
watch
fixed
them
it.
though.
They
It
fixed
got
their
better.
sails and get here so quick.
It got better.
Bastards.
I pushed James out of the way and cast my AoE in there.
I'm gonna burn this building down. I'm gonna burn this fucking place down. Like, I'm God,
Every
I'm
time
gonna
we
get
see
him.
him.
Every time I see him, I'm gonna leave this guy in a fire.
What's funny, I did suggest oil flasks and fire bombs already,
Yeah.
so we're already halfway there.
We already got him ready. Hey, Dial, can we keep playing if
Oh,
James
I
turns
remember when
around
I
and we
came up
haul
with
ass
it.
down this guy?
I remember when I
Uh,
came up with that plan. I was laughing so
James
hard.
James can turn around and haul ass. Yeah. We
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If that's the case, then we are gonna stop here.
Oh,
I just said hello. Well, I said good evening, even though it's like
you
11
can
at the
weasel us a little
latest.
bit. I got a good feeling we can talk our way out of this.
No way in hell. We set him on fire last time. There's a preemptive.
I got a good feeling we can win this combat encounter in the next 40 minutes.
If Dial isn't coming,
If Dial, you just gotta roll bad enough and we can finish this fight in time for bed.
Let's not rush it.
I'm not
I gotta
gonna rush it or leave that to combat is usually an hour and a half to 2 hours for us.
Yeah,
like
but I got a good feeling about this one.
We're getting in combat because we don't.
We're
roll
not in
take-
combat.
Yeah, we're not in
We're not-
Oh, I know,
You're,
I know,
yes,
but-
that is important to note. You're not in combat. The reason I'm
can-
stopping is because there's there's
a 90
certain
plus
chance that this could end in combat,
Yeah,
and
perfect. And then we call it.
no,
I got a
we're
good
gonna
feeling.
end it
Huh?
here.
Yeah, well, what if Dial doesn't have any character sheets made up for any of these
Oh, I know
guys
he
yet?
does because he
No, I
had him
do.
for the
I do.
2 sessions
No,
ago.
he refuses to
Oh.
even let you suggest that he's not ready for this.
No, I've got these guys ready.
Come on, we got this. We got
He's
this.
probably
Come on.
had them ready since last time.
We got.
Well, I've had specifically this guy. I have had ready since like 3 sessions ago or whenever it was that we.
That's true.
Yeah. No, we are gonna stop here, Tony.
No, come on.
No,
You
we're gonna
bastard.
stop here.
It's been weeks.
I know, but I can't stay
and
up
the
that
one that
late.
was
I have
weeks
to be
ago
up
was
early
2
tomorrow.
hours long.
I have to be up early tomorrow. I can't.
Yeah, they're not staying up late. No way, this isn't done.
The
by
last time,
11:35.
the last time we tried that, Tony, I was up till 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but I said just call the combat.
I'm
halfway
not. I'm
through,
not
you
doing
gotta.
that. I'm not doing that again, Tony. Not doing
Hey,
it
we've
again.
done that before.
Not doing
It was
it again.
fine. It was a 6-month break.
I just need a couple crits with my divine smite, and this guy's done. So
Yeah, look, all we gotta do is knock the main guy out, and then say we're gonna kill him if you guys don't surrender. We found a new way to end.
work. Yeah, I don't think Dial's gonna let us keep doing that.
Look at it, we might get lucky, and
That's
we'll
our
be done
game
early. And if not, then we get the
right there.
cliffhanger mid combat. I got it.
No,
We should be gaming.
You're getting the cliffhanger now, Tony.
Oh, the Mets won! Hell yeah! Thank you, Austin.
Just throw fire in there and then barricade the door.
Oh fuck.
That is an option.
That would be really funny if we set these guys on fire again.
I do want to ask him something. Like, dude, how'd you live?
Yeah.
How'd
How'd you fix your sails?
Dolphins.
Yeah, they rode dolphins. Bastards.
Kill us if they rode dolphins all the way here just to
Okay,
If they
I got a
rode
really good idea
dolphins-
though. While James is up there talking to them, Donovan, we tie a rope to you and then you go.
That worked out so well last time, yeah.
This time I'm
guys
pulling
all-
you down 20 feet.
If they rode dolphins, we deserve to get killed.
Right, exactly.
We're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yo,
If dolphins
we
are
aren't
their
the
friend-
good guys, that's for sure.
Look,
Why
you're
not?
forgetting
I
why
mean,
we're here, just like
I'm
me.
lawful,
I don't remember why
but
we're here. We're trying to find people to fight the dragon.
You know, because in terms of my law, we're doing everything by the.
Wait, no, we're not. We're here to stop the pirates.
You know,
I forgot why we were here.
We're here to figure out the gun shipments, and they probably are the ones that wanted the
Yeah.
gun shipments. So it's just all the way back in circles.
Yeah,
God
hold on.
damn.
Yeah. We want the pirates' help, or like to get them to stop fighting. We need them to either side with us, or at least, we gotta kill the head pirate, which is probably the more likely thing.
There's like 2 pirate factions.
Yep. You know what? We
So-
should just get them turned against each other, and that'll just fix all our problems.
No,
No,
they
we
already
get
are
them-
turned against each other.
we get
need
them
to
working
band
We got an
together.
open war. Open war in
Well-
the streets
well-
of
Open
Fort.
war in the streets is not what we want.
That'll
Yeah.
make
Join
this
one
town
side.
better.
Join
Yeah.
one side,
Yeah.
eliminate the other, and then that one
Then
side.
Then we've
will-
allied
Kill
ourselves
the
with the
leader.
pirate king. Yeah.
kill the
Yeah.
leader, and then we have our pirates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
let's
take
kill
over
both
one
leaders
side,
and take
then
over both
we-
pirate factions.
We
and then
become
not
leaders
worry
of
about
the
the
pirate
dragon.
faction, and then we make an alliance with the other pirate faction, and then yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
easy peasy.
Why don't we just so here's the plan. 2 of us join one pirate faction, the other 2 join the other pirate faction,
Split the party.
and say
And
that
see
we're
who
gonna,
wins the war, and then it's all in good faith.
Yeah, just
Well,
just-
wait.
Yeah.
We commit massacres against each other. God damn it, that was such a good move. What? Nothing. We're just
Man,
using
man.
these pirates as
Eric, you
So-
can't keep genociding my guys. Just-
there's
like
no.
the-
What is it about
pirate,
Donovan
there's no
and
mercy.
suggesting genocide?
They weren't pure enough for me.
Yeah,
I told them to
60,000
worship
years-
Pilo or die, and
Yeah.
none of them did. So they died.
After 60,000 years, you're just undoing all of that
Oh.
in one.
Any
Eric's
pirates
kinda like-
ever heard of the Raven Queen?
Eric's kind of like the first Crusader.
He is.
Yeah.
He's sort of like a Stardust Crusader.
Ugh. He's like a stronghold crusader. HD.
Well, I'd like him a lot more if that were the case.
Oh yeah.
If I just stuck to being a complete asshole to everyone, just
You
inflicted
aren't?
my beliefs.
What? Stuck with. That's why it stopped.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
God.
I wanted my +6 intimidation to finally be used for something. so I wanted to use it that time before Zone of Truth.
Vengeance Paladin. Oathbreaker Paladin. Whatever it's called.
I only picked Oath of Devotion because that was the only one I could pick at the time.
Should have been an Oathbreaker. Those are by far the coolest.
Yeah, but they're they're
It
evil.
sucks.
Yeah, as I've told you before, I wouldn't have forced you to be evil.
He likes
Slightly
Baylor
evil.
too much. He likes God too much.
I don't.
betray
I'm
him.
not super big on Donovan anymore. just gonna be honest with you.
Finally,
Donovan?
we're all on the same page now.
Fine. We're all in agreement. Well, maybe Donovan can get. We'll leave him in this fire we're about to start.
But I don't want to because he's been there since the beginning. It's kind of
Exactly. He's the one of
as
two.
is the case with anybody else, Eric, you can always reinvent your character. I'm fine with that.
that can become a maybe, but
You
again,
could fucking have Donovan not even like you could not even like Oathbreaker Paladin. You could break your oath, lose your Paladin powers, and become something else.
probably have to be fighter.
I could let you, or I would be happy to let you make like a new character too, if you wanted to introduce a brand new character that's completely different to the story.
We'd have to come up with a way for him to be in it. Though.
Losing Donovan
That's
is
fine.
the more shitty part.
That's-
Yeah, bringing somebody in's fine. It's like, oh hey, there's a guy in
I'll
this
figure
room
that one out,
decides
Eric.
he likes you guys better than
Yeah.
the pirates.
I can figure that one out.
Yeah, it's fine. But the getting rid of Donovan kind of sucks. 'cause like
I
said,
can
he's
figure
literally
that one
been
out.
here
There's something stewing inside of him anyway, so
No, we're not gonna have Donovan die
Donovan
via
gets ripped
plan.
apart.
If you, if
Maybe
you
for the
stop,
final battle, I'll bring back
Oh, God.
Donovan. You know.
if you stop playing as Donovan, then he will get killed giving birth to a plant.
Yeah, so now you know you gotta.
I
You have,
refuse.
yeah, you have to keep playing as
Yeah,
Donovan.
all I'm
that's
saying
me
is,
too,
Eric, think about everybody else that's left of the party so far.
Yeah, think about
Yeah,
what
but
happened
they
to them.
haven't been continuing the play. I would not let you just. Oh, Donovan's becoming the bad guy now for some reason. I'd be like, no.
Windermere tried to fucking cut his head off, but then this vine came out and strangled Windermere, so it's kind of a win-win, really. I think we.
I think he likes you.
I become the plant paladin.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
The botanist.
Windermere, any
Well,
last
there's
words? And
there's
then
the
there's a
elven
rumbling in
paladin,
Donovan, and he's
whatever.
like, he doesn't like you.
There
I
is
don't
that
like you.
subclass where they become a plant-like paladin. It's like an elvish one or whatever. That'd be fucking hilarious.
described
Like,
it
all of a sudden
druids.
became- No, there's one.
No, they're plant paladins, Tony.
Plantidins. Yeah, oh my god, that's the play. You reinvent Donovan as a druid because of this fucking plant monster takes half control of him.
It turns out it wasn't a monster, but it was just misunderstood.
It's gonna be kind of like
Just
Just
saying
like
that because
Crab's
I'm
Deep.
possessed.
it's gonna be kind of like Venom, but it's a plant.
Yeah.
No, he's like Swamp
Yeah, I'm Topher Grace now. Yeah.
Oh, you could have said Tom Hardy. You went
Yeah.
Topher Grace.
But I
Venom,
didn't.
but a plant exists in its swamp thing.
Come on, if I was playing Venom, which one would I be? Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
or
you're
Topher
okay.
Grace?
Okay.
Exactly.
You know, you get points for accepting. Honestly, because I went Tom Hardy and you thought Topher Grace. There's points there.
Come on,
Anyway,
I
yeah, you
wouldn't.
could like literally do whatever. You could form a pact with it, fucking whatever. Become a warlock, a sorcerer, or say Donovan study.
It wouldn't be Donovan. If I was gonna do a new character, it's not Donovan.
Yeah, but Donovan's the main. But also, we kind of need that fucking off tank.
I
With
can
your-
play main tank with Barbarian, bringing Thoda.
I don't. If you bring somebody back, bring back somebody who can heal us. Because
Who needs to heal when I can tank?
that's our party build right now. Is who needs to heal when I can tank.
I can't tank.
You guys
Yeah,
do
you
have a
can sorta
decent amount
tank.
of healing.
Both of the ancients.
Well, we've all got a little something to heal ourselves, and that's it.
Well,
Except Donovan.
and Crab's got
Donovan's
his word.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a D4 plus.
After Dr. Peterson talked to Crab, he now is allowed to say the healing word in real life.
Look, I'm just saying, 10 minutes have gone by. We can still get half hour in and work our way out of this.
I'm about to get off.
No,
So
you're just getting started. These short sessions, they're bringing us back to the Stone Ages of Cap and K-Bomb era.
Stone Ages.
Yeah.
When's the next one?
The next session or the next
Yeah.
age?
Next session. Are we
I don't
doing
know.
it next
We're
week?
about to
or
enter the
is that when
industrial
Hattrick's
age.
out?
What about Hattrick?
Oh yeah.
When's Hattrick out of town?
No, you were the one who was leaving,
What?
right?
That's
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought Hattrick was out
Hattrick's
too.
gone. Hattrick's
No.
gone and back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Both Hattrick and I
Oh,
have
you
come
already
back
went?
from our shit. It's you that was
Okay.
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you leave and have to play from your phone in the crapper in the hotel,
Yeah.
that's the plan. I don't know where you'll be.
I don't wanna
Yeah,
be-
what's the plan for
Okay.
you?
Well, when
I'm
is that? That's
leaving
a
in
couple
2
weeks.
weeks. 2
Okay.
weeks.
Maybe
After the
Donovan can maybe Donovan
Uh,
will become something in Durham.
Yeah, I leave the 6th.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll be here for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we'll
Yeah.
get at least 2 sessions in.
Yeah, we'll get 3 on the weekend here when we play.
Donovan
I
can
agree.
become commander of the ground forces of Durham.
When we
They-
play
they don't have a
tomorrow.
lot of ground forces. They have admirals and stuff, but like, where's their generals? You know? Boom. Here I am.
Hey, who can play in between now and Wednesday?
I can maybe play for a little over the weekend.
Which
I
day
have
is the
Saturday
weekend?
off, so that would be a good one.
Is that,
I,
is
I
that
don't I
Saturday?
don't know because my dad's birthday this weekend, so I don't know right now what the plans are.
Just slop them.
Well, I get to play D&D tomorrow, so I'll be okay.
You doing Adventures League?
Yeah, it's not
You
as
should
bad
bring
as it-
Donovan there.
Fuck that.
No, the
I'm
Donovan's
not
part of
playing him
ours.
anymore. I'm not interested in being a paladin much longer. At least not an awful good one.
Break his oath. Don't even become an oath breaker though. Like I said, just like he can switch classes and keep the character
I
so
hate
that he's still
paladin
got the
class. I just
connection
hate
to
how
our
I have
party.
to act.
What's that? Sorry.
I don't hate the class. I just hate how I have to act.
Oh, well then, yeah, I guess.
I didn't realize you were acting at all.
Exactly.
He's got to
That's
act
the
like
point.
him.
Having a hard time doing it.
Change to a cleric Donovan. That's way different.
Yeah, there's no outside sources there for wanting me to become a cleric.
I
You
wanted to
can
make
become,
a cleric originally.
Yeah, I would have had a cleric this whole time.
Donovan can become a disciple of my demon and be a warlock.
All right, I gotta go to bed. So
Yeah.
All right, so maybe
I bring in a bard. That's what
if
I
you
do.
can
Eric,
play Saturday,
whatever-
Dial. Sounds like we play. Wait, crap! Can you play Saturday and Hattrick?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. This is you bastard. These,
Yeah,
these,
I-
maybe
I
eventually,
won't know the
maybe.
plans for this weekend till like tomorrow or Friday, so it
all right.
just
well,
depends
fucking-
on when I'm gonna be at home.
I think
Yeah,
I might do it. If I'm gonna do it, I'll do a bard or something supportive.
Yeah, just let me know, cause at any point I can work that in.
You should
I
you
don't
should
know
just
if I'm
start
gonna
playing
actually do it.
Donovan a little more dangerously and fucking get him killed.
Well, I'm sort of thinking Donovan wasn't raised this way. Up until he was like almost 18, he was kind of a shithead, and then he
You better
changed.
hang on to Donovan until we get to Burnsley, because we're like that's where I want to go next. Yeah.
I think Donovan had a good way of just going back to Durnholm and just helping the defenses there, like like Callus.
Yeah,
and
I agree. After the Burnsley saga,
What does it matter if Donovan's there in Burnsley?
because there's a guy there from your backstory.
Yeah, but it won't matter for my backstory if I'm not gonna play him anymore.
That's the point. He doesn't really care.
Oh, yeah, but he might care.
I
'cause he's-
wrote this character in, and I still don't care. Sort
you,
of.
Which is
Yeah, but
with
that's-
that in itself is
that's-
part of the problem, Tony.
yeah, but the
Also,
problem is
I
he
didn't
hasn't
make
seen
him
him yet.
go to
If he
Burnsley,
sees,
that
if
was
he
all
sees him and starts interacting with his own backstory, it might change his mind on. I say give it a
It was
shot
all
until we get to
backstory.
this what might be the Donovan chapter of the story.
I say if you're not having fun, move on.
I am having fun. It's just I know I could have more fun because
Yeah, so
playing
then
Kodak and Adventures League is fucking hilarious, dude.
Then
Oh my god.
pick something else, move on, and I will work it in, and I will work with you to create the backstory for it, and we can work in Donovan or work out Donovan and work in Derek.
Ah, man. But
Wild mage.
the problem is that Donovan.
Dirk's brother,
I don't
Derek.
want
I heard
Driftwood.
that, Crab.
Okay,
Wild
he
mage.
he
I heard
wants
that.
to and don't want to.
Wild man.
Every time I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna switch. I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. Donovan is almost the protagonist. If Delver wasn't there, he'd be the only one.
Only one since the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's why I didn't want Hattrick to
Well, you
switch
could
off
be
games.
like
We're part-
James
we're
and
the
be a.
core.
You could be like James and be a brotagonist.
Oh God, is the protagonist the protagonist's best friend, or is that a protagonist
well,
that's
for-
a bro?
For JoJo's,
Me,
the
I'm
Joe
gonna look at the
bro
other
is,
paladin subclasses, and if I enjoy those more, I might just want to switch to that. Just maybe there's a reason I switched instead of like, sorry, Paler, I have to do what's right for the world right now. Sometimes that might not be right in your eyes, blah blah blah, etc. etc. I'm gonna be a vengeance paladin.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
I'll look into it. Who knows?
Maybe you'll wake up and have it clear exactly what you want to do. Who knows? Maybe it'll come to you between
I
now
keep
and the next
flipping.
session.
As soon as I'm like, yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, I'm not. It's just the other one comes back like, but what if? Like, you know what? I'm sticking with Donovan throughout this whole. Yeah, but
That's
this
what I thought about Delver. Wanted to be Dirk Driftwood for a long time, and then thought, it doesn't really make sense. And then I like Delver at this point. Fighter gets better as you go on and get more things to do.
Fighters is really good early, and then mid game is kind of and once you get all your stuff, you're like, okay, oh okay.
I'm enjoying it now. Of course, I also enjoy just Delver playing him how I want, which is just whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. He's having fun. Delver's having fun, because if he didn't, he'd go crazy.
All right.
All right.
I'm headed
gonna
out.
Go.
All right.
Me first.
See you guys later.
Crab's staying on. Oh, he's